Round one.
All right, hello guys. We have L and Venom on the casting panel on for our first match for the wildcard rounds of Cygnus Cup Season 3. I'll hand over it to L and Venom for the first match between Epsilon Echo and Team Mavericks. So, without further ado,
All right, thank you, sir. Good evening, guys. Today will be not the grand finals, I'm so sorry, the wildcard stage that will be between the Epsilon Echo versus the Team Mavericks. So I'm very I haven't seen much of how these two teams play, but I'm very, very interested in knowing how will both the teams, play. Well, alongside with me, I have Venom. So, Venom, what do you think about both of the teams?
Yes, it's gonna be a really interesting matchup. We are live right now, and Epsilon Echoes on the blue side. We got Mavericks on the red side. They have a very good record in the past tournaments as well, and so we'll be looking forward to how this first match of the day plays out. We have a few matches coming up as well, so stay tuned with us. We can guarantee that it's gonna be exciting. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and we are about to begin.
All right. Wait. Well, honestly, what do you think? Like, will the teams be sticking to the current meta, or I mean, of course, we do know with the current patch that they updated. I think yesterday with the utility junglers, they did decrease some of their skills. So, what do you think? Will the teams again stick to those, utility junglers, or will we see some shift in, their picks or in terms of their draft?
Absolutely, like you said, utility junglers are, like a common theme right now. And along with that, pair them up with a support roam and a damage dealing magic damage for the mid lane who has continuous damage and continuous damage physical, hero in the gold lane, and you have a perfect team. The rest is up to the EXP laner who can like constantly gang the turtle and initiate fights. So that is like the current meta we can see, like in all the tournaments and in this wildcard entry as well. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the theme. So let's get started with the draft. We have the first ban phase. Funky is gonna start for, I believe, Epsilon, Team Epsilon,
Yep,
and
you're right. Excellent. So
yes.
yeah, I mean, with the draft right now, definitely I would be seeing the Marcel getting banned. I mean, definitely he is one of the most common bans that we usually see. But sometimes I do also notice that the teams they do leave out the Marcel, like they're not really scared of the Marcel, but in most of the scrims in the tournaments that I see, they usually ban out the Marcel. But then, oh, we do see the Kufra getting a banned, the first banned. That is the Kufra from the side of the Epsilon. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting because there might be a Fanny pick. Kufra is the direct counter to Fanny, and teams which pick Fanny often ban the Kufra. But talking about we have the Atlas ban. I was about to say Marcel, Atlas, and Grok are the other bans other than the support roams. We get like
Yeah.
Minotaur ban. Sometimes we get the Florin ban, or even like I've seen Angela ban. But yeah, those are like the roam is very powerful right now. Again, there's the Kaja ban, another support being taken off. So yeah, that's as you predicted as well. It's like a similar sort of the first ban phase.
Exactly. So Kaja, I mean, of course, the Kaja can be pretty annoying, honestly, in early game. I mean, if the Kaja sticks to that aggressive early play style, then definitely the Kaja can be a threat. But again, like you said, the Kufra getting banned from their side, we might be. I mean, there's a possibility of the Fanny getting picked from their side. But again, oh, we do see the Piquito getting banned. I mean, of course, the Piquito, if he gets that early snowball, he is gonna be a menace in the entire game, and he can definitely go for those backliners and actually annoy and piss them off.
Exactly. So Paquito is another staple ban, and we can potentially see a carry ban if they want to go for utility junglers and like tanky heroes. Other than that, we still have a few roam heroes open like Marcel and Grok, and we can go for like the carry is a good counter ban. We can say it that way. So like the
Mhm.
intention is clear with the Paquito ban as well, and we have the Harit ban. What do you think about that?
Oh, I mean that is kind of like a very surprising ban. Honestly, I would say I don't really get to see that often the Harrod getting banned because, of course, like I would say the carry is more of a, like a ban that I usually see, but the Harrod getting banned. I mean, of course, they do have a plan right now. Like look at the Kufra, all right. Like look at the Kufra, look at the Harrod. I definitely do think they have something in mind. But again, right, maybe what if they do not want that hero on their side? Oh, we do. Oh, the Marcel gets banned. I like that. I mean, of course, banning out the Marcel, it's definitely a good choice, especially knowing the fact that you don't have the first pick. So, you know, banning the Marcel, it's a good. Oh, the first pick goes
Yep.
like they do go for the Zeushan. I mean, definitely. With the fact that we all know that the Zeushan has been nerfed, and most times, like even recently, she got nerfed. Like her second skill did decrease. But again, I do see the teams like they really, really like go in for the Zeushan. I mean, the crowd potential that she has, right? She can actually like with like if she builds up the sky piercer, she can definitely really, really like she's one of the good mages. Of course, we do know that she's one of the good mages, and knowing the fact that she has been back to back getting this nerf, but still she's one of the powerful mages. And yes, they do go with the Zushin. Oh, and from the side of the Mavericks, we do see the Belleric coming in and the Zetian, so we will be seeing the good combo from their part. And the Belric. I mean, the Belric is one of the tanks that I usually see these days getting picked. I mean, the his uh right, he is like one of the tanks that usually like gets picked, I would say, in the current tournaments that I usually watch. What do you expect like from the team Epsilon? What would they go next?
To be honest, I was expecting a Blink hero, and I think they're gonna go for the Lancelot because you have banned the Kufra. So yeah, there we go. I was expecting a Fanny or Lancelot or like a Suyu, like a very heavily Blink dependent hero in the jungle,
Mm-hmm.
and even like Kufra gets picked off by. I mean, the Khalid gets picked off by Kufra. So banning the Kufra is like a great choice. But I'm thinking about Team Mavericks, what their plan is. They have the Zaytian, which I think is I think Zaytian and Zushin, and you can also consider Lilia. They are like the
Yeah,
staple mage picks, in the mid lane right now. And I'm not sure about the
exactly.
Belleric. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Belleric, but we have the Claude. So I think Belleric, they're expecting a very high DPS marksman from the side
Mm-hmm.
of, from the blue team, and Mavericks have locked onto the Claude. So yeah, pretty balanced draft coming in from Mavericks.
But yeah, if you notice right with the Belric, I mean it's a very like a Belric is more dependent on how he tries to engage in. Like if he cannot engage in well, then definitely the entire team is gonna suffer. So the Belric is kind of risky, I would say. But looking at the side of the team Epsilon, we do see the Khalid. So we will be seeing that aggressive aggressive gameplay from them in the early, and of course knowing the fact that the Zushin is there to actually use her, her lantern flare to piss off the enemies. So definitely we would be seeing that duet from their part, I would say. And yeah, look at the, oh, they, I like how, okay, the first day the carry gets banned, but okay, like they do answer back with the Fredden getting banned, because of course definitely if they are banning the carry, there might be a possibility of them going for the Fredden. And I liked how they answered them back with the band of the Fredrin, because definitely the Fredrin, there might be a possibility of the Fredrin getting picked from the side of the team Mavericks.
Absolutely. You see, like also the Fovius and Terizla. I don't know about the Terizla band because it's not very common, but Fovius is a decent band because they're going for the Blink heroes, and Kufra and
Mm-hmm.
Fovius alike can counter the Blink heroes. We're not gonna say Min Sitar band because people don't usually pick Min Sitar. So I think like these are the only two heroes that can effectively counter Blink. So yeah, very sensible band. And since they're gonna pick a marksman for the goal lane, I believe, and they're also yet to pick exp, I think that might be Blink as well. We have to see what approach they take, but we have the Leomord been picked, another solid fighter jungler, enough sustain, enough damage, can target the backline really well, especially when it's against the Zushin. And we have the Granger and Yuzong being picked by the blue team. So yeah.
Yeah. So far, okay, they do like they are doing fine. I mean, the only thing I'm not very very confident with is the Belric, honestly. But I mean, performance will say it all. But so far, I do see a good draft and a good picks from both the side. But according to you, okay, let's be real. Like according to you, who do you think have a better draft and the better pick?
To be honest, I thought like the EXP was gonna be Benedetta because of how many anti-blink heroes they have banned, but like Yuzong is
Mhm.
fine, I believe. But I think, Team Mavericks have a slightly better pick if it's not for the Belleric, like you said, because
Yeah, all right.
yeah, Granger, what are you gonna do to the Granger with the Belleric? You can't like deflect back Granger effectively. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, I think it's a decent pick. I think, you know, the Maverick, like they have like the better pick other than the Rome, but I think overall the
Mm-hmm.
other team, Yu Zong, Zushin, Granger, Lancelot, their early game
Yeah, like
Khalid,
they have like,
early
yeah,
game is really
they
good.
honestly like have that okay, a decent pick from their side, like from the side of the Epsilon Echo. But from the side of the team Mavericks, like of course, like us mentioning again and again and again the Belleric, we don't really usually see the Belleric. But again, like the grind getting picked, I mean, understandable, but of course he would be more dependent on the stacks that he gets to build up. So if he gets that gang, then definitely it would be like a threat for him. But again, here we are in the land of dawn, and this is match number one, which is the wildcard match. And this is between the Epsilon, which is on our left side, and Team Mavericks, which is on our right side. So I hope you guys stay tuned and do comment down below who do you guys support.
Absolutely, we can see the usual laning phase. The jungling is pretty okay as well, but Khalid is, I think he's trying to disturb the enemy jungle in a way. I don't know how it's gonna work, but at least like they're doing something. And there's been a pause requested by the red team. Mavericks have requested a pause, and we're gonna get the first pause of the game.
Yeah, like I said, right, the Khalid getting picked from the side of the Epsilon, we will be seeing that invasion, right? That invasion, that aggressive playstyle, like knowing the fact that, of course, he has a lot of sustain, right? So, yeah, we are seeing that already in just like 1 minute. So, of course, we will be expecting some aggressive playstyle from their part, because definitely they do have a good Roma. And let's not forget, the Zushin is there. The Zushin's Lantern Flare is there. She will be annoying. So definitely we will be seeing that aggressive playstyle from their side.
Yeah, that's true. And about Team Elysium, you see like their picks like Khalid, Lancelot on the jungle, Yuzong on the EXP. I think it's pretty good, but still, I think it's still a little bit squishy in a way because I was
Yeah,
expecting
yeah. They do
see
have.
the carries the carries ban, right? Fredrinus ban, but
Mhm.
still the Akai and the Bakshi are open. So we have to think about that.
Yeah, I was still wondering why were they not going for the utility junglers? Because of course, right now, I mean, utility junglers are quite very, very like, usually gets picked. But I'm still wondering. I mean, the Lancelot. I mean, it's like okay, it's fine. He can dive in anytime he wants and get those backliners. But again, like I would say that the Lancelot getting picked again, it's. I mean, they had better options. Like they had better options. But again, going with the Lance, not very sure about that pick right there. But again, right. I mean, how they execute their heroes and how they execute in the game will say it all. For now, it's too early to pass judgments, but again, there are some pros and cons from both the teams. I mean, the selection of the heroes. So there are definitely pros and cons.
Exactly, and a draft alone cannot decide the game. We're still yet to see how the macro shapes up for both the teams. It's still early. It's not even early game. It's just been 1 minute, and there's been a pause.
Exactly.
So yeah, so we have to see like how the early game shapes up. Who takes the initial turtles? Who has the goal lead? And then we are back again. So the game has started. So yeah, Khalid, as you said, is trying to get the he's trying to, use his opportunity to invade, I guess, but that was just to secure the small creep. But we have a 1v1 kill on the EXP lane by the Yuzong. Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah, a
our
Lapu
first point.
Lapu getting punished by the Yuzong. I like that. I like a good so far a good start from the side of the Yuzong coming in, and we might see the Yuzong getting that level 4 earlier than the Lapu Lapu because knowing the fact that he has already died, so definitely we will be seeing the lane freezing from the side of the Yuzong. And look at that! Look at how the Yuzong is like not allowing the Lapu Lapu get his minions. But again, we will be seeing him being on the level 4, so definitely he will be zoning out the enemies before the turtle. Oh, look at that!
Oh
They're trying to go in for
no.
the Leomord, and the Leomord gets taken down, and that too before the turtle. I mean, that is a good start from the side of the Epsilon, and honestly, that was a good start. Zoning in the jungler, I mean, taking down the jungler before the turtle, it was definitely a good strategy from their part. And again, look at the Lapu Lapu, still in level 3, and that is like a free turtle, and looks like the first turtle will definitely be in the hands of the Epsilon. And they're trying to go in for more. They're trying to go in for the Lapu Lapu, and the Lapu Lapu, yes, definitely gets taken down. And again, the lane cutting will be happening from the side of the Yuzong. Well, so far, okay, we already see a goal lead coming in, a 3K goal lead from the side of the Epsilon, and looks like they are already like struggling a bit from the side of the team Mavericks.
Absolutely, because look, when the Balearic was picked, we know that the game plan was different. And we have the free kill on Lapu. Lapu has already died 3 times in inside 3 minutes. So big advantage on the EXP lane. Yuzong can just, start rotating and causing chaos on the mid lane. He can start invading jungle. Talking about the jungle, Raging Sandstorm used by the Khalid and he's gonna get the kill onto the Leomord. Elsewhere, we have the Lantern. Is it gonna be enough to take down the Zakian? She has used her Crimson Beacon, but I think the Yuzong is gonna take care of the rest. And the Taunt on the Belleric, is it gonna be enough? He's still very tanky. But the passive from the Yuzong is gonna be enough to take down the Belleric as well. 6-0 inside 4 minutes. This is a very big advantage. Some might say this might decide the game, but we have to still see if, Team Mavericks can hold on their own and be disciplined enough to negate this farm difference.
Yeah, it always depends on how much they could commit to, the discipline that they built in the early. And right now, looking at how both the teams are playing, definitely the side of the Epsilon, they do have that, early advantage. And look at that, they are trying to go in for more. They might be happening. And look at that, the Zetan gets taken down. Like I said, the dive will be there. He will be easily getting the backliners, and yes, right there. And yeah, we will be seeing another kill from the side of the Zushin, and like the Belleric gets taken down, and another kill for the Yuzong, and the Lapu Lapu falls down for the 4th time. And that would be the first top turret tier gets taken down. And with that, the second turtle is already here. Looks like this will definitely again be the free turtle for the side of the Epsilon Echo, because definitely they are having that goal lead. They're also having the map control right now. But from the side of the team Maverick, there's a lot of catching up that they will be need to be doing right now. Look at that, the Zetian looks like she's in trouble, and yes, she gets taken down by the Yuzong. Look at the Yuzong doing his absolutely incredible job as the front liner, and he's doing an incredible job as zoning the enemies. And look at this Yushin, with her a lantern flare, and they are trying to go in for more. And look at the Belric, he escapes that, but with a very low HP. And look at the blazing duet coming in, but will that damage be enough to take them down? No, the Claude gets punished right there.
Yeah, so we already could see like there's a little bit difference, and okay, that Leomord gets taken down by, just the rhapsody of Grandeur as well, and elsewhere there's fights happening everywhere, and it's a 14-0 lead for Team Elysium. I must say that Elysium have played really well, but to be honest, Maverick have made tiny mistakes in the draft, and also their macro is not, it's kind of soft power because the mage is always caught lacking on her own and the roam is somewhere else. So I think there's a little bit coordination difference, but I think like, yeah, with practice you can always overcome that, and you can use this match as, a learning curve for your like, team fight participation, your drafting, and all kinds of mistakes that you commit, and like you can improve in the meantime. But yeah, we should like always take experience from such kind of matches. If like Raging Sandstorm is
Oh,
gonna
look at that
like
invade.
a
Look
lead.
at that invade coming in from the side of the Epsilon, and they are trying to take down the Leomord. And yes, the Leomord gets taken down once again. And again, the Zushin tries to pick off one more member, and the Belric once again gets taken down. Two-man down from the side of the team Maverick. And look at the Yuzong trying to zone out those two heroes, and they are trying to go in for the club, but the Blazing Duet will not save him. He gets taken down as well. Oh my god. This will be before the turtle. Once again, they did not manage to survive. And yes, the third turtle will definitely be in the hands of the Epsilon, because definitely it is no, I mean, there's no other option. They will have to be taking a back seat right now for the side of the team Mavericks. And look at that, in just 7 minutes, most of the turrets are taken down, and they're left with like, looks like there will be, okay, there will be one more tier turret from the top, and then they will be left with 3 inhibitors. And oh my god, looks like they literally did have a bad start, but again, it's going again and again. They're having more of the losses than the gains. Not much could we witness from the side of the team Mavericks. They have been actually playing very, very hesitant, and they are like, the pressure has already been put from the side of the team Epsilon Echoes. So definitely they have no other option but just to hug the turrets and make sure they clear the minion waves, because definitely they have only their 3 inhibitors left.
Black Dragon Form is gonna be used by the Yuzong just to zone them out to their base. Fear of the Phoenix is gonna be used, not to a good avail. Bravest Fighter, I don't know what that was about, but I think it just got the minions, and I think the Khalid is gonna zone them out as
Yeah.
well. Yes. So yeah, another zone out coming in. They're gonna have the kill on the Lapu though. Elsewhere, the Lancelot, no one's there to stop the Lancelot, it seems, and they made sure in the draft that there was no one. So well played from Team Elysium.
All right. I like how I underestimated the Lancelot a little bit in the early, but again, he's absolutely doing a definitely a great job. He is going in for those backliners, and he definitely is punishing them very, very badly. I mean, that is like, if you think about it, the Lance, right? Like how he is playing right now, it's a good, like it's a good thing. Like how he is like trying to go in for those backliners, right? And he's definitely he is definitely punishing the backliners, and definitely look, they're left with the base turret right now. And I think the Epsilon are trying to put the pressure. They want to end it badly, just in just under 9 minutes or so. But again, I think they would be waiting for the Lord here, because I think the Lord will help them end this game. But again, look at the Epsilon. They are trying to engage in. They are trying to go in for more. But look at the Leomord. He has to back out. But no, he gets taken down by the Zushin. And they will be trying to go a Blazing Duet coming in from the Cloud. Will he be able to take down the Zushin? No, the Zushin will be with a very low HP, have to back down from there. And the Lapu Lapu, once again, for the seventh time, he gets taken down. That doesn't look very good from the for the side of the Team Mavericks. And the Zetian as well gets taken down with that three-man down from the side of the Team Maverick. And they can easily go in for that in if they wish to. But again, let's see what would they be going in for. Also, Leomor tries to engage in, but of course, the Khalid, knowing the fact that he has that sustain, he would not be falling, taking down that easily. But look at that. They are trying to engage in. They are trying to go in for more. Look at the Leomor. He's very, very low and he gets punished once again. Look at that. And again, the Claude gets punished. Oh my god. It is a very, very one-sided gameplay. But again, they had no other option. At Celine, they really had a good start with that four-man down, and looks like they will be trying to go in for the Z10 as well, but no, five-man down, and with that, no member left to defend that base turret, and with that, game number one goes to the hands of the Celine Echo. A pretty one-sided game that we got to witness, and definitely a very, very good domination coming in from their part. Look at that. Look at the score point right now, 26-1. What do you have to say about that, Venom? A clear sweep.
We already saw what happened. They wouldn't have got a single kill, but I think the Yuzong just tried to go for a guaranteed kill in the end, so ended up dying. So it was, to be honest, a dominant win is an understatement. It was like a kind of a mismatch in this match. But no worries, heads up to the Mavericks. They can do well. They can learn. They can watch the tape back and see where they made the mistake, fix their draft a bit and focus on team fights, not be scattered around the map. And they will come back, I'm pretty sure, stronger than ever. But congratulations to Team Epsilon.
Yeah, one thing I also realized is that in the early, the Yuzong did a very good job, taking down the Lapu Lapu, and the Lapu Lapu did struggle since the early game, but he couldn't make a comeback from there. He kept dying and dying and dying, and of course, they do need they do need their EXP, right? They do need their EXP. They need their EXP for that zoning. They do need the EXP for the engagement and the initiation in team fights and all, but definitely and unfortunately the Lapu Lapu couldn't do that. But again, better luck next time. There's always many more chances. And with that, we will be back after a 2 minutes break. So guys, please stay tuned and do not miss us that much. We will be back in 2 minutes with another good match coming up.
Round one. Round one. Round one. Round one.
All right, guys, we are back on live. This is our second match of wildcard rounds today, which is between two very good teams here, Hook by Chance as well as four ends to come, four AC, or we can say that. So yeah, with that, over to casters L and Venom. All yours.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is going to be the second match of the day. Welcome back to Cygnus Cup Season 3. These are the wildcard matches, and we have Team 4AC on the blue side and Hook by Chance on the red side. It's your Venom caster. It's your caster Venom, and with me, I have my co-caster L. So, L, what do you look forward to this game? Do you think it's going to be similar to the last match?
Absolutely not. I will not say that it will be similar to the previous match because definitely these both teams are, I mean, one of the good teams that I know of. But again, I mean, of course, I can't say much, but it always depends on how they play, right? So, how they play. But again, I have good expectations from both the teams. Honestly, the 4AC and the Hook by Chance.
Absolutely. I've casted a few games of Hook by Johnson as well, and I will say they are sort of the team to beat in this tournament, but let's not count for AC out. I'm pretty sure like this match will be more competitive than the last one. And to be honest, in the last match there was a big micro gap as well. We could see it on the first
Mm-hmm.
blood 1v1 kill on the EXP lane. So I hope this one is going to be more competitive. And once the draft phase begins, we'll get an idea of the mentality of both the teams.
Definitely. So yeah, we will be seeing. I mean, of course, right, Venom. We will be seeing some uh very good play, I think, from both the teams because definitely we are not. I mean, we are definitely familiar with both the teams at this point, the 4AC and the Hook by Chance. We are familiar with how they play, with how the players play. So yeah, we do have an idea of how these teams they will be going in for in the game. So definitely, it will be good matches coming in from them. But again, we will be seeing. I mean, I'm still thinking with they stick to the current meta, like how in the previous match we did not see the utility junglers getting picked, even though they were pretty much open. But I think in this game, I mean, in this match, we definitely might be I mean, we might be seeing, the utility junglers getting picked. I mean, definitely, I would be expecting the utility jungler. I mean, if they're open, definitely you should be taking the utility jungler, knowing the fact that, of course, they do have that advantage in this current meta right now. What do you have to say about that?
Exactly. I think they'll either be picked or banned, and good teams either pick or ban the utility junglers. And other than that, there's Carrie, Marcel, and everyone. But let's predict that right now is because the draft has started. Is the first phase. A A4C on the blue side, and we have team. Wait, A4
No,
AC is on
yeah,
the
yeah,
red side.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
4AC is on the red side, and team. What's the name?
Hook by chance.
Hook
Yeah,
by
hook by
chance is on
chance.
the blue side, yeah. So first ban for Hook by chance is we're yet to see what hit is gonna ban. They have a lot of time to ban, but in the last match we saw the picks and bans were like almost immediate. So I hope everyone takes their time and thinks before banning something. Is it gonna be the Marcel? Is it gonna be the Kaja, the Minotaur, or the Paquito? Maybe the Atlas because we see common bans. Maybe the utility junglers. Maybe the carry. These are my ban predictions for this first ban phase. We have the Fanny ban
Oh,
instead. So what does that mean, L?
okay, okay. I'll say one thing. Okay, I do know this member Ronkim. He is a Fanny player. So I'm still wondering, why would you ban a Fanny? I mean, of course, okay, you might not be picking the Fanny, but not many players can actually, play a Fanny. But going in with the Fanny first ban, I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the teammates, they actually trolled their jungler here because knowing the fact that they do have that Ronkim, right? He plays Fanny. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a troll ban from their side, honestly. But again, look at the side of the 4AC. We get the Marcel again. I mean, Marcel, at this point, no one would be surprised if we see the Marcel getting banned.
Exactly. I think that might be a troll ban, or maybe he's so aware of the potential of Fanny that he has asked to ban Fanny himself. But I
Yeah.
think so, yeah. But looking at that, we have the
Oh,
Baxia ban. Yeah, so the utility jungler is gonna be. I think like Fredrin is more popular than the Baxia in case of like utility junglers, but Baxia is still pretty
yeah. The
solid.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Fredrin and the Akai that we mostly see, honestly. Yeah, the Fredrin and the Akai, we usually see those two heroes that usually gets picked. But again, let's see. I mean, the Bucks here definitely, they will not be going in for the Bucks here, so they definitely ban out that. And again, we will be seeing from the side of the 4EC doing their second banned right now, and I would be expecting maybe a jungler or a mage getting banned, or maybe again a tank getting banned, because again, knowing the fact that usually they do go, oh, but no, never mind, they go in for the phobias. Okay, banning out the phobias, they might be going in for with the dash heroes like the Suyo, the Harriet, pretty much open. But again, we do not know the motive, what's the hidden motive behind that. But again, the possibility of them picking the Harriet, then it is there, right? So it is there. But again, let's move forward to the third ban from the side of the Hook by chance. What do you think they would go in
Exactly.
for?
So the Paquito is still open, and I think like that would be a good ban. Or if it's not a ban, it will be definitely a great pick right now since the Phobius is gone already.
Mm-hmm.
We might see a Kufra ban like the last match, but I still don't expect it because Fanny is banned as well, and we have the Arlot ban instead. To be honest, I wasn't expecting that, but I can see the vision of Hook by chance. Maybe they have like maybe it's a respect ban. Maybe they have some internal info on 4AC. But we have the Atlas ban coming in from 4AC. That's something that I expected, to be honest. But to be honest, I'm a little bit confused by the Arlot ban because it has to be a respect
Mm-hmm.
ban at this point. It's not generic pick. But still, anything can happen. And we have the Paquito being picked, as I said. So it's gonna be very tough to counter this Paquito since the Phobius is gone.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I mean, definitely, if the Paquito is open, definitely you take it on your side. You do not allow the enemies, pick it, because definitely, like we always mention, right, the Paquito is dangerous. I mean, he can go in for those backliners, especially like if they go in for those mages like the Zushin, yeah, those heroes. So definitely it can be a threat in terms of that. And look at that, we do see the Claude getting picked. I mean, Claude is one of the marksmen that we usually get to pick, and we do see the Akai getting picked. Okay, we will be seeing that blazing duet from the side of the Claude, and we will be seeing that the combo, maybe the combo of the Claude and the Akai as well. But again, look at the side of the team by chance. They are trying maybe they might be going in for the jungler pick right now because definitely they already showed the jungler pick. But again, their guys sometimes he might go to the roam side as well. We never know that, so that might little bit of a flex pick from their side, because definitely I have seen in some plays that they do go for the Akai picked as well. But nevertheless, we will be moving towards the pick from the side of the team by chance. Oh, look at that. We will be. Oh, never mind. I thought for a second I thought they would be going for the Zebra, and I was like, huh? But again, okay, they would be going for the Minotaur picked, and okay, the Guinevere getting picked from their side.
Absolutely. So we have the Minotaur being picked. I honestly thought he was gonna be banned, but if he's not banned, just pick him. And Guinevere jungle is like a very annoying lineup coming in from Team Hook by chance. I would never want to face it myself. So much CC and damage already from just 3 picks, by the way.
Yeah.
And elsewhere, the Matilda is gonna be picked by 4 AC. To be honest, synergizes really well with Dakai. Now we know that Dakai is a jungler. The guiding wind with the heal that the Matilda provides is going to be very useful for 4AC, especially helping the Clot to escape as well if he gets in trouble. And we have the second phase of the ban.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the Moscow being banned. They're still yet to pick the marksman Hook by chance. So they might ban another marksman, but haven't picked both the teams haven't picked their mage yet. So we might see a mage ban at some point. Might be the Zushan or the Zaytin, but we have the Freya ban instead. So Freya is not gonna be the
Mm-hmm.
EXP for Team 4AC, as we can see, since they're yet to pick EXP laner. So that's it. I still want to see a mage ban, and we have the Zushin ban, like I
Yeah,
said, and we still have the Zaytian
they hurt
open, but
you.
maybe. Exactly. So Zushin is gonna be banned, and still a mage is open. And for their team, an EXP is open. Mage EXP ban for the EXP. I don't think they're gonna ban anything other than Esmeralda, which is a possibility. But still, the mage might be banned. So let's see what it is. And what do you think is gonna be the next ban?
Yeah, I think the possibility of a mage getting banned is definitely there. But again, they might go in for the EXP ban once again. Like, we never know, because they are yet to go in for the mage and the EXP from the side of the 4AC. So there might be a possibility of the EXP as well getting banned. But yeah, we do see the Sora getting banned from the side of the four. I mean, from the side of the Hook by chance. I mean, definitely. I mean, but again, looking at the DARF, right, I don't see much of the mages getting banned. Usually, I do see, the mages getting banned. But again, look at both the DARF right now. I do see, like, we can see honestly that they do have a vision, and they are like making use of what they have in mind. And both the draft says it all, and their picks, yes, we will be seeing the XP getting picked from the side of the 4AC. And yeah. Oh, they do go for the Yuzong. Yeah, I was having a feeling they would be going for the Yuzong, because not much of the good EXPs are still available, but the Yuzong is definitely there. The Yuzong can definitely zone in the backliners. He can zone in during the turtle fight. He has that initiator potential. So definitely, I mean, every XP has that. But again, knowing the fact that he can, with his dragon form, he can definitely piss the enemies off. Definitely, it's a good pick from the side of the 4AC that's coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at the carry pick again. Counters obviously to an extent the Matilda, the Yuzong, and also the Akai, of course. So carry pick was
Mm-hmm.
really, really good, like you said. And we have the Zaytian. Yeah, Zaytian was I thought it was gonna be banned, but if it's not banned, we have to pick it. And now for the last pick, which is gonna be for, I believe, the mage pick, right? So the mage pick is something that we have to see, because all the good both the good mages are gone for the side of Team 4AC. But they're gonna go for the Kadita now. Kadita can actually one-shot the carry in most scenarios, unless the carry goes for a Purify. So I think it's a very
Uh-huh.
sensible pick. But now we have to see how good the carry positions himself, and how good, like, the Minotaur is able to protect their team, because looks like they're gonna go for 4 flickers, and that's gonna make a huge difference if they don't change it to Purify.
Yeah, we do see to petrify from the side of the 4AC. So definitely, we will be like, they will have to be a little more careful. The Minotaur has to step in, and he has to, do a lot of the bush checking here and there, so that, they avoid, they try to avoid these ambush that might be happen from the side of the Kadita, because again the Kadita, if she ambush and she tries to take down the carry, definitely the carry will be struggling. So I hope that doesn't happen, and I hope the Minotaur makes sure that the teammates are in good condition, and they do not get ambushed or any of such thing. But again, let's head to the second match of the day, and that is the wildcard stage. And here we have, on the left side we have the Hook by Chance, and on our right side we have 4EC. Well, I hope everyone is staying tuned, and make sure you comment down below which team you support.
Absolutely, usual laning coming in, And to be honest, I think we're just looking at, to be honest, just looking at Hook by Chance lineup is like really scary because they have CC, they have magic damage, they have physical damage, burst, continuous damage. Everything looks to be on their side. But I'm pretty sure 4AC is up for the challenge. They know they have a game plan on their mind as well. And it will be interesting to see how the early game takes shape. We can already see the Guinevere taking the enemy camp. So that's gonna make a little bit of a difference. I don't think it's gonna be easy to hit level 4 for the
Oh,
Akai, but we have a first kill onto the Kadita. Kadita was caught lacking and her positioning was compromised. So there's the first blood for Team Hook by Chance.
yeah, I mean, definitely that was like something that could have been avoided. Like the Kadita, knowing the fact that of course the Roma is not nearby to provide that vision, so she could have been careful. But look at that, they look at the team Hook by Chance. They are trying to go in with that aggressive early play style, which is a good thing. I mean, if you have a good start, you can definitely try to maintain and commit to the discipline that you built in the early game. But again, it's too early to say. And look at the Minotaur. The Minotaur is absolutely doing his job, making sure he checks every bush, which is definitely a good thing, because of course we do have to petrify from the side of the 4EC, so they really need to be careful. And with that, the first turtle will be spawning in less than 10 seconds. Let's see which team will be able to secure this first turtle, because this first turtle will absolutely decide something. It will decide which team will have that goal lead. Even though we do see a goal lead coming in from the side of the Hook by Chance. But again, let's see. Will both the teams try to contest? But again, look at the Hook by Chance already going in for the turtle. But we do see the gang that might be happening in the goal lane as well.
Oracia is gonna the gank is happening on the bot lane, but they're gonna take the turtle, of course. But carry, is he gonna survive? Yes, he's survived for now. But Kadita's waves are gonna be enough to take the carry down. So it's a gold lane trade, but no, it's not a trade. Actually, the Matilda gets taken down. Counter again coming in from the Guinevere, and the Guinevere and the Minotaur are gonna be successful in taking two people down. I was about to say it might be a fair trade for the
Mm-hmm.
the turtle for the gold lane, but no, two people get taken out from Team 4AC instead. So there's their early game advantage to Hook by Chance.
Yeah, they thought they would be having that. They thought they played it right, but definitely they fumble right there, and definitely we will be seeing the Hook by Chance having a goal lead here. And I mean, they did try to prioritize ganging the goal lane, knowing the fact that they will not be able to take that turtle fight. But again, it did not work. And look in the top lane as well. We do see. Oh, look at that! Oh my God! Look at the Yuzong. Oh my God.
Very lucky, I must say, Paquito, but I think he will claim that that's calculated, but at least he survived for now. And we can see
Mm-hmm.
that we can see how with the mentality of 4AC, they knew that they can't contest the turtle because their Yuzong was still level 3. So they just went for the gold laner instead, but they had a good rotation. Wait, the Yuzong is doing a lot of damage. Early game Yuzong is very difficult to handle. But yeah, we could see like how the counter gang from Guinevere and Minotaur worked out, and we might have a team fight brewing in here. Spatial migration coming in, and the Fear of the Phoenix is not going to be enough for that side of Team 4AC because Heavy Spin is also utilized in a defensive way by the Akai, and it's a 1-for-0 trade in favor of Team Hook by Chance. So there we have it. They're picking their targets, as we can see.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, like I said, right? They do have, they are trying to have that early good start from their side. And look at oh my God, look at the carries damage coming in, and the Claude has to back out from there. But again, with that, the second turtle is here already, and we might be seeing a fair contest this time. But again, look at the Minotaur trying to provide the vision. But again, both their EXPs are yet to rotate towards the turtle. Oh, the second turtle goes in the hands of the hook by chance once again. And again, they are struggling badly. And with that, the Claude again gets taken down.
Exactly. Yeah, we can just see there's a big level gap, there's a big farm gap and kill gap as well. And look at the heavy spin coming in, connecting onto the Guinevere. Is that gonna be enough? But like he's pretty low, but the control time Guinevere is still so tanky, probably because of the farm difference is the but the Kadita is gonna take care of it and the Yuzong is still fighting. Minoan Rage is gonna be used up, but like the Yuzong is low and I think he's gonna fall. Yes, he's gonna fall to the Paquito and the circling eagle on the Paquito. I don't know if that's a good, you know, that's a good choice,
Idea.
but yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's a good idea. But she kind of used it defensively, and she's gonna escape. So 6-2 in favor. The total score is 6-2 in favor of Team Hook by chance, and I think like they might just run away with the game if 4AC makes another mistake. So they have to be really careful, and especially in this phase of the game, we are approaching this mid game, and the mid game control is gonna dictate the late game, of course. So let's see like how the the mid control happens. Looks like for Hook by chance have a very good vision like map control and the mid control is in favor of hook by chance as well, but I can see the side lanes being still a bit like equal, especially in the exp lane. The Claude is a little bit struggling, but they might catch up in the late game.
Yeah, definitely. The Claude is there, right? The Claude is there. We might be seeing a comeback coming in from their side. But again, let's not forget the fact that the Hook by chance, they did have that early start. And, the Minotaur is also doing a great job. Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought a fight might happen, but definitely that was definitely not going to happen. But honestly speaking, right, honestly speaking, again, like, they missed already two turtles and the third turtle will be up right now. So I'm still wondering, when will they try to initiate in, when will
Oh,
they
that's
try
a
to go?
good
Oh, looks like
that's a good
they heard
initiate
me
by
and they are
Yuzong.
trying to engage in, and two members down already from the side of the team Hook by chance.
The Black Dragon was used really well, I must say, by Yuzong, but not a lot of backup coming in from his team, I'm afraid. So it's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade. But I think like 4AC won it right because it's a 2-for-1 trade. And with the
Mm-hmm.
Kadita tries taking down the Guinevere and gets it actually. And the Paquito, is he gonna try to go in? No, there doesn't have a lot of people left. And so I think the Turtle is gonna go for 4AC this time because Hook by chance don't have their jungler. So yeah, this game is way closer than I think. Carry's light wheel is not gonna be enough. Carry with the speedy light wheel and taking a lot of damage. Circling Eagle coming in, combo with the Claude, I believe, yeah, and the Claude's blazing duet and Circling Eagle combo with the guiding wind. You cannot escape from that, especially if you're a marksman. So this game is like they're making a good comeback team for AC after that
Yeah.
early game, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much of a goal lead already. I mean, of course, the turtle fight that they managed to secure just now, and the kill on the carry, literally, like, they did decide a lot already, and they do not have that much of the gap, right? The goal gap, maybe a slightly like 1k goal gap, but again, they are making that comeback. But with that, we do see the bot turret gets taken down as well. But one scary thing about the Matilda is that her guiding wind, right? Her guiding wind can actually really save her teammates. So definitely, they are like, I like how they were patient enough. They did not try to engage in any unnecessary fights, which actually helped them make this make them get these kills in the turtle as well. But again, look at that, we do see the goal lead on the side of the Hook by chance.
Oh no, I think the Minotaur is AFK. He's just standing there. He's using Minotaur's rage. Was that a bait? I don't know, but like I don't know in what way it helped them. It kind of, you know, yeah, it kind of distracted them and made them use their resources, I guess. But hook by chance, I hope that was premeditated because it looked like Minotaur was
Yeah,
just
yeah, I
AFK
did
in the
notice
turtle
that as
area.
well.
Yeah, so there's a 5v2 gang going on in the mid lane, and they're successful. 4AC gonna play. 4AC are, they're better in ganks. I've seen like Hook by chance are a little bit scattered. Look at the circling eagle is perfectly gonna take the kill on the Minotaur, and Paquito is trying to split push. He has to get out of there, or like Akai is gonna pin him down. So yeah, I think I don't know what the plan was with that, but Mino one rage was just used up to no avail, and now it's the Paquito who's gonna fall if they decide to dive in, I guess. But they don't have enough resources, and there's gonna be the second pause, and that's gonna come in the second match itself. Okay, so the red team has asked for a pause. Oh, interesting
All
game, I
right,
must
all
say.
right. Interesting. I like how, like even the 4AC, they did waste the flicker of the Zetian, knowing the fact that okay, the Zetian will definitely survive that, but she did have to like use out her flicker, which definitely was a good trade, honestly. And yeah, with that, we will be seeing the Lord spawning, and I do think both the teams will have to try to contest for that first lot, because absolutely the lot will be helping them push those turrets. But again, we will be seeing the 4AC. Like, look at the 4AC. They're trying to step in, and with the score right now, which the 4AC have their 8, and Hook by chance 7. I mean, look at how the tables turned already. It was just all of a sudden. I mean, I like the patience coming in from the 4AC, and I like how they did not, like, they tried to avoid those mistakes happening again in those team fights. And like you said, and like you mentioned, that they are good in team fights. I mean, knowing the fact that they do have the Matilda, right? The Matilda can really help her teammates move around and can help them escape, especially when they have a very low HP. But again, knowing the fact that the team Hook by chance, like you said, they are usually, if we notice, they are really scattered around. I mean, knowing the fact that the Minotaur, he has, if he uses his ult, he will be needing the backup from his teammates. But if there's no backup from his teammates, there's definitely not much of advantage that will be going on their side. But again, I hope they keep that in mind, and I hope they do notice that as well, so that they can actually avoid these things happening, like from the side of the Hook by chance, because they actually did have a good start. But looking at the condition right now, the 4AC are stepping in, and look at that, they will be trying to go in for the Paquito.
Exactly, the Paquito was almost dead anyways, and we have a split push coming in from the carry on the top lane. He'll get the tier 2 turret, but I don't think like that's gonna be enough because Yuzong is coming in and he's not gonna let the inhibitor go. So like free Lord coming in from Team 4AC, and now it's gonna be interesting because not only you have to defend the Lord, but you have to also look at the opposite lane being pushed. So yeah, for Hook by chance now it's all a matter of discipline because by no way they have lost the match, but it's just that the momentum is on the side of Team 4AC. Now we'll see like if Team 4AC can take good like capitalize on that by syncing the lanes and taking the correct fight, or just pushing with the Lord, or our team Hook by chance going to wait. Circling Eagle coming in and the Black Dragon is gonna be used simultaneously. Karma is gonna fall, and we have the spatial migration and the heavy spin being used at the same time. Spatial migration takes care of the Yuzong. Heavy spin didn't connect well, but it's still a one for one trade, I believe. So yeah, pretty equal, I must say.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. But again, look at how the tables turn right now. The 4AC, they do have that lead in terms of the map control, in terms of the goal lead as well, and they are trying to go in. I mean, that was a bad
Oh,
move from from the side of the Claude. I
for racing,
mean,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the 4AC. I mean, the Claude did a bad engagement right there, which could have been avoided. But again, I think he was expecting for the Matilda's guiding win right there, because I mean, yeah, that knowing the fact that he did try to try to engage in, I think he was expecting for that guiding win from her part.
Exactly, the circling eagle connected well, but I think it was a mistake on the Matilda as well. Heavy spin is used, but heavy spin used and cancelled immediately by that Kai, by the way. And the Black Dragon
Oh,
is not gonna be used in that way that he intended because their positioning is way better. Hook by chance, a good positioning. Spatial migration connects onto the Yuzong. He's gonna be taken down now. It's an advantage for Team Hook by chance. In this situation, in my opinion, you should like force a team fight because it's a 4v5 in your favor. Akai doesn't have his heavy spin as well. He has his Minoan Rage. Circling is gonna be used up. Minoan Rage is also gonna be used up. Mind you, the Minotaur doesn't have his flicker, but waves of the Kadita crashing in, but the Kadita is gonna be taken out instead, shot
oh,
down by the carry. So it's like it's a bit of mistakes in the engagement of both the teams. They are not able to engage that well, whether it's the circling will or the Minion Rage used defensively. But we can still see that Hook by chance are making a comeback right now. They have the map control in their favor.
yeah, looks like that right now. And again, with that, we did also witness, like, the two-man down got taken. I mean, the two-man got taken down from the side of the 4AC. But I like how this match is going. Like, us, at some point, it goes in the hands of the 4AC. Having that control, and then again, it's like they're like, it's like a how do I say? It's like, yeah, it's like
Mm.
one team take turn, and then the other team as well take the turn of getting that control over the map and getting those goal lead as well. But here we are, the second Lord already here, and looks like the Hook by Chance already in their position. And of course, we will be seeing a turtle contest from both the teams, I
Oh
suppose.
no. Okay, there's another guiding wind being used. A lot of things are happening together. I have to change my screen. Okay, Black Dragon was used up, but the Yuzong is still pretty low. Yuzong is gonna fall to the carry. Hook by Chance in complete control. Claude is gonna use his Blazing Duet, gets his HP back. Paquito, can he take down the Claude? Yes, he does. Kadita is not gonna manage to take because of the heal coming in from the Minotaur, and the Guinevere takes out the Kadita instead. So it's like a partial wipeout. Just the Akai remains, and he's not gonna fall, but still it's a big advantage now for Team Hook by Chance. They should take full control of the game right now, and I think like their inhibitor might fall if 4AC. To be honest, I think like 4AC is their own worst enemy because all their deaths are coming in from misengagement mostly, and
Yeah,
when the
honestly.
yeah. Exactly, and when team, Hook by Chance play have a good positioning, they just, are not able to do much. But Fear of the Phoenix coming in, though, is not gonna do much because Dakai is still pretty tanky, is gonna go away. So yeah, Rapid Spin, Black Dragon, Circling Eagle, Blazing Duet. These are like very, you have to pull them off correctly, or you're gonna face the Circling Eagle well, but use defensively, Minion and Rage, just in case if the Matilda lands on their side, which does not. So yeah, a lot of resources just being used there simultaneously.
Yeah, and one thing also, I like the fact the Hook by Chance are very conscious of how, of the mistakes that that the team of the for EC they're making, and they're actually making up. They're making up to that, and they're actually catching up with whatever mistakes that they're making. They're making sure that, okay, they are making this mistake, so we will step in right there, and that's definitely helping them having that control once again. And with that, look at the Lord will be trying to. But definitely the Lord will be defended easily, and with that, they are left with no inhibitors, just with the base. Will they be able to manage to defend this base, or will this be the end for the side of the 4AC? Well, look at that. Look at the damage of the carry coming in already, and they are melting down like ice already. Oh, but she
Yeah.
gets punished side of the Yuzong.
Okay.
So, not really a good trade for the side of the Hook by Chance,
Hook by
because two
Chance.
men down from their side. Yeah, it's two men down from their side, and just one man down from the side of the 4AC. But again, knowing the right now the minion waves are coming in, so the 4AC, they have to be very careful. They have to make sure that they defend that base turret, because right now they have enough thing to lose, so they have to be more and more careful already.
Yeah, looking at the items as well, I think you should engage at the base dive when you have immortality. I've currently no member of Hook by Chance have immortality up, so I don't think they should have engaged like that. Even if they had immortality, I think it would have been in their favor. But for a temporary amount of time, Team 4AC here is kind of back in the game. But Fear of the Phoenix relocates the whole position of 4AC, so Kadita has to use her ult and vanish from that part of the map. But I think they should just wait for the Lord now and not force any team fight. There can be a split push in the bot lane. Yuzong is prepared for that. So I think they should just split push bot and guarantee the Lord. But wait, are they gonna lock the Akai? I don't think so. It's just a poke, right? So they're just poking down
Yeah.
the Akai. Matilda coming in with the guiding win and just trying to make a play happen. Yuzong is guarding like the mid lane, bot lane, the hybrid, in the location in the whole area. And I think like it should be an easy lord for Team Hook by Chance because someone is gonna go into bot lane to defend, right? But Cycling Eagle coming in on the
Oh,
Zeki and
look at the
goes so
Matilda.
far. Exactly, and then the Black Dragon coming in, Fear of the Phoenix is gonna be used as a Paquito just engaging like he's inside the enemy territory. Minion Rage connects on to 4 members. Heavy Spin is gonna be used up, it's gonna be used defensively, but Hook by Chance have a massive opportunity right now. Guinevere takes down the Kadita and the Yuzong is gonna fall as well. Yuzong is not very good in late game, so the carry just shreds it apart with correct positioning. And positioning has been the key for Hook by Chance, I must say. And with that, I think 4AC might have, thrown this game with that team fight.
Exactly. I mean, there are many fights that could have been avoided, like that fight just now, because Matilda did overextend 4 man down already, and with that, again, with the mistakes that could have been avoided from the side of the 4AC, they could not manage to defend their base, and with that, we see the Hook by Chance taking this match. I mean, did you realize before the turtle, I mean before the Lord, that engagement that the Matilda did was very,
Yeah,
very bad. She could have avoided
very bad.
that. It's definitely, like, of course, like they could have waited till the till, like, till their teammates like were there nearby. But again, that was like with the guiding wind of the Matilda and the say the circle eagle that you mentioned. She used her alt, but then again she also made her teammates, you know use their alts as well. So that was like a waste of their alts as well before the Lord. I mean, that was like something that could have been avoided from their part, because again, there were so many of these fights from their part that were like, fights that could have been avoided. But again, they were having that lead, but again, they couldn't maintain the discipline or the momentum that they tried to build up for the team itself. And again, I mean, they did manage to make a comeback, but again, they had to take that back seat once again. They and again, the hook by chance, knowing that of course they did make those mistakes. Again, I like how conscious they are. They definitely did take the advantage of that, and they went in for the engagement. I mean, that was definitely not expected from what I would say, because definitely I did expect the 4AC to not engage in that match. Just, I mean, the turtle, I mean, near the Lord. But again, that engagement from the Matilda was something that actually did make the team, have like make the team take that back scene.
Yeah, with that, we have to conclude the second match. It was a victory. It was a competitive game, but in the end, it was a victory for Team Hook by Chance. And now we're on to the third match. It's between Warzone Titans and Con Esports. Warzone on the blue side, Con on the red side. It's the same casters. It's me, Venom. We have L, and let's start with the third game of the day. So, yeah, after that game, I think you know, we need to reconsider on what's going to happen in every match, because there is a one-sided game, like strictly followed by a very competitive game, I must say, in the last game, which is really interesting. And I hope that this game
Exactly.
also, yeah, is gonna live up to the expectation as well. I personally don't know the teams, but I can just say that if they're here in the wild cards, they're gonna be good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm familiar with the Corn Esports, with their play style, definitely. But Warzone, it's my first time like seeing them play, so I would definitely be looking forward to how they would be playing this game. But again, we will be seeing both the teams trying their best to win this match, because it's just the best of one series. It's a do or die. They don't have another second chance, because this is the wildcard. Here we are in the banning phase. On the left side we have Warzone Titans, and on our right side we have Gone Esports. Well, look at Zeno. Looking at the Zeno, he will be going. Oh, that was a quick ban from their side of the Warzone Titans, though. The Zirushin getting banned as their
Mhm.
first ban. I mean, Zirushin, I mean, even with the fact that she has been nerfed once again, but she does have that, the crowd control potential, like I always mention. But again, I mean, Zushin, not a very common band these days, but again, they do not want, to get annoyed easily, because of course, as we know, the lantern of the Zushin can pretty much, piss off any opponent. And again, we get to see the Marcel getting banned. I mean, definitely a very common ban, not very unexpected, so it's a good ban. Oh, and the Lancelot getting banned. I mean, not very common of a ban, I would say. But again, banning out the Lancelot.
Mhm. Exactly, and like there's a quick transition from the second and the third game. I'm still not over the last match, but here, nevertheless, moving on, we have the Zushin ban and the Lancelot ban coming in. Okay, Zushin ban I understand because in the last two matches as well, Zushin has been either picked or banned. But Lancelot ban, I think they have something in their mind, and the Phobius is looking like a common ban right now. Grog is being directly taken away. They're drafting really quick, I must say. The blue
Yeah,
side.
yeah, I really noticed that as well. I'm like, I was saying something, and then I just noticed that, oh, they already did their first ban, and that was the Zushin. I'm like, oh, okay. And look at that. I think they will be going in for the very quick pick as well right now, because I think they do not want to waste any time, or maybe they might be having another tournament. We never know, right? Sometimes the teams do that as well. They try to rush in fast so that they avoid taking much of the time. And we do see the Vexana getting picked as their first pick for the Warzone Titans.
Warzone
I
Titans got
mean,
Vexana for their first pick. Yeah, so yeah, you have to think about that first pick, Vexana as well. Vexana, I see like it used as a counter to glue sometimes, or like
yeah,
just specific picks. But like first pick is has to be very bold, I must say, for Warzone Titans. And other elsewhere, from looking at the ban, the Phobius ban and the Marcel ban, I think like they want to go for Blink because there's no other reason to ban the Pho. He's still good, but you can counter him with the CC and the EXP, but or the Yuzong as well, and the Esmeralda. So there's quite a few counters, but Claude is gonna be taken for Con Esports. Yeah, very sensible pick. Even after the latest nerf in the patch, I think Claude is still pretty good. And Paquito was open. How can we forget the Paquito? That was the whole point of the Phobius ban, I believe. So Paquito is gonna be left open and picked by Wayne. And we have the Minotaur, but picks and bans have happened really quick. I must just add. And the Minotaur pick is already being locked out by Team Warzone Titans. What else do we have? Are we gonna have a jungler pick, or are we gonna have a gold lane EXP pick? Time will tell, but yeah, there's still like quite a few heroes open right now. Team Con Esports can go for the Zaytian. I only see the Zaytian and the Zushin being picked in the recent matches, so that might be the plan, or they might try to be a little bit creative and go with some other pick. But we have the
yeah.
Sora. They're hovering over the Soras. Are they gonna pick it? It's gonna be decent against the Paquito, but 1v1 is gonna be tough. They're gonna go for the Sora. So that's it.
Uh-huh. I I'm still thinking about the pick for the side of the Warzone Titans right now. They are trying to go in a very like decent pick so far, but again, we will be we see
Oh,
the
Balman.
Balman getting picked. Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's been a while I have seen the Balman getting picked, but I know it will be an interesting match from their part. But again, oh yeah, I like the carry getting banned because definitely the carry is, I mean, the marksman is yet to be picked from the side of the Warzone Titan. So banning out the carry, knowing the fact that she can easily melt down the tankiness of the Puquito or
Balman.
the Balman. So definitely banning out the carry is a good choice. And looks like, oh, the Athlon getting banned once again. I mean, in the previous match we did get to witness that he did get banned. I mean, of course, knowing with the buff
Hanabi,
that he
man.
has right now, getting banned definitely is a better option because they are yet to pick the roam from the side of the Connie spot. So definitely, but again, the Hanabi. I mean, the Hanabi. I mean, I was expecting them to go in with the jungler ban because definitely the I would just say the WT. They are yet to go in for their jungler pick.
I'm getting like 0.5 seconds to analyze because of how quickly they're picking and banning. But I must
Yeah,
say the
yeah,
Valentina.
definitely.
Yeah, the Hanabi ban and the Valentina ban, you don't get to see that often. Valentina ban, they don't want them to copy Minotaur's and Sora's ulti, so it makes sense, I guess, because Valentina is good with when the Sora is in the enemy team. I can get behind that, and they can pick the glue because Vexana is already taken. They can go for the Faramis if uh, the Titans they pick the glue. I think Con Esports can go for the Faramis, but other than that, I see the Brody being picked. And where is the jungler gonna? What is the jungler gonna be? Is it gonna be the YSS? It can be because there's no Phobius, so you can just dash in and out. Kufra would have been a problem, but now we're gonna go for the Guinevere jungle instead. She has the flicker. I'm pretty sure she's gonna change it to Retribution. But yeah, it's gonna come be
I
like
hope so.
Guinevere. Yeah, for Guinevere for Team Titans and Selena being picked for Connie Sports.
Oh, interesting. I mean, we haven't seen Selena getting picked that much. Usually, we do see the Yushin or the Zetian, right? I mean, and the guard, but then Selena and the Vexena. Mm, my eyes will be on both of the mages because definitely I don't see these two mages getting picked that often. But again, nevertheless, both the teams already done with the drafting and their selection of their heroes. Well, what do you have to say about both their drafts and both of their picks?
Really interesting picks coming out. I like the Balmond pick, of course. The Guinevere pick is becoming like a staple jungle pick right now. And we have the Vexana, Sora, Minotaur, Brody. Yeah, Brody is like first time today I'm witnessing the Brody. And also have the Belleric,
Mm-hmm.
second Belleric pick, by the way, of the night. Can imagine that. But I hope it's not going to be like the last match of the Belleric because that was a complete mismatch. And I think like I have to see this game because in fact I'm very intrigued. I can't make direct predictions about this match because of the picks already. I think like it's gonna come down to micro difference and like how the macro shapes up in the late game. But here we are in the land of dawn. We have Team Connie Sports on the red side and W Titans on the blue side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, in the early, it always depends on the mid laners, right? How much they're able to how much they're able to clear the waves, how much they're able to have the control in the mid, so that they can actually rotate towards either the jungler side or the side lanes as well. So definitely, we will be. I mean, the early it's more dependent on the mages and the roam, how much they are you know, clearing their lanes and how much they are managing to poke the enemies. So definitely, but again,
Exactly.
um, not much to be said in the early because definitely, like you mentioned, it will always depend on the macro and the micro. So definitely, we will be seeing that. And looking at the Belleric and the Selena, they will be trying to go in for the early rotation in the goal lane, which is a good thing. But again, we do see the Vexena and the Minotaur, sorry, in the Minotaur, they will be going to the XP first gang. But look at the
Ooh.
Broody. Look at the Broody. He's pretty low, and he will be missing out on his minions because, of course, he will be backing out from there. But we will be seeing that lane freeze from the side of the Claude, I would say. But okay, the Broody will not. Oh, he will. Yeah, he will record from there. But look
Exactly, and
at
Balmond is
the Percutor. Oh, look
Balmond
at
has
that.
already hit the
We
star
might be
strike. Yeah,
just
he's gonna use
witnessing.
lethal counter.
Yeah.
Exactly, he's got the kills with the lethal counter. The very low cooldown on that ulti as well, by the way. So early game advantage. I think Team Connie Sports have a better early game, but late game we can see the Brody popping off. Then they have like the Claude as well. So I don't say it's that bad, but most of it's very dependent on how the Guinevere sets up her spatial migration and like how well they set up. But he's not gonna get the chance to because Knockout Strike is gonna take care of the Guinevere. Paquito showing why is banned in most games these days. So early game advantage for Connie Sports.
Yeah, but honestly, I do think that the Core Esports might have like a good match on their side because they definitely have the Piquito as well, and he is having a good start already. And knowing the fact that with the snowball, right, if he has that early snowball, he would definitely be able to have that control. He will be able to take down the Vexena easily, and he will be able to put that pressure that is needed. And we already see that the advantage from their side right now because the rotation is also happening. Look at the Piquito. The Piquito is like rotating, clearing his lane, then rotating, which is a good thing. He is doing like the job of good EXP rotating and then managing his lane as well. And we also do see the Selena with her rotation with the Belric, which is a good coordination already coming in from their side. And of course, 2 kills on their hands already, and 2K goal lead on their hands in just 3 minutes is absolutely a good start for the side of the Corn Esports.
Absolutely. There's a early game really dictates how your you know mid game and late game is gonna be. But talking about that, the Brody is gonna be taken away again. The Minotaur is not help. I think he was supposed to help his goal lane more, but Marat coming in and the lethal counter is gonna take care of it. Minnow and Rage is gonna be used a bit defensively, but good connection with the Guinevere as well. Sora is gonna go to help his teammates, but is it gonna be enough cloud form? No, everyone gets taken out instead. So it's a big advantage for Con Esports. But wait, the Balmond is pretty low. Is he gonna still engage? No, he's not, but he's gonna take down the Brody instead. So that was a, oh no, the Vexana just dodged that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be game over for her too. Yeah, big at
Mhm.
7-0 is like a big, again, big farm difference, big kill difference in
Yeah,
favor of
already
Pony
in
Sport.
the early. Like, I
Easy
mean, they
turtle.
had a good start, I would say. They already had a good start, and with that, the second turtle definitely will be on the hands of the Connie spots. And look at the side of the W Titans. Okay, let's just say W Titans. They are already struggling. I mean, since the early they have been struggling. Since the early game they've been struggling, and look at that, they will be trying to invade the jungle as well, because of course they do have the control, the map control, the goal lead as well, and they are managing to pressure those turrets as well. And look at the blazing duet coming in from the Claude, but will that be enough to take down the Scar? And yes, the Scar gets taken down as well. And look at that, they are trying to go in for more, but definitely they will have to back out from there. And the Claude trying to pressure that bot turret right there, and with that Zeno as well gets taken down. I mean, so far we do see a very good a good control from the side of the Connie Sports. Look at the score already, 10-0, right? 10-0. It's already like, I mean, it's just 5 minutes, and a lot of results we are getting to see from the side of the Connie Sports. And they are, I like how they are trying to put as much pressure as they can from their side, taking the advantage of taking the advantage of whatever they can, and they are managing to actually pressure the WT right now. And they are not look at them, they're not taking any breaks, and they are trying to make this match as quick as possible, and they're trying to clear the minions, they're trying to also like pressure the turrets, they're trying to go in for kills. And look at that, again the Minotaur gets taken down. Look at the blazing duet, but that will not be enough, because of course the Vexena was there, so she will be escaping that. But again, the mid turret might get taken down as well. Look at that, the match. I mean, look at the Cornies, because they're trying to go in with a very like a fast pace. If you notice that.
Yeah, it looks like my rank game to be honest, and it's like already 11-0, but it's 2-11 to be honest. The Guinevere takes control of the both the kills, so yeah, it's like a little bit of a counter attack now. And I told you right, it's all dependent on the Guinevere's engage. So like when she engages, good Eternal Guard, but the damage is not gonna be enough because of the farm. And already using emotes, I think like yeah, this game is not that serious at this moment. But yeah, the Claude is low on
Absolutely.
mana. I think he's gonna recall. So the turtle should be free turtle for Team Con Esports, but
Yeah, but I
I
think they will
wouldn't.
be waiting for the Lord. Honestly, I don't
Yeah,
think they will be contesting for this. I
I
look at
wouldn't
the
be
side of the
surprised.
Connie spots. They're like, look at them. They look like they're bored. They just want this game to end. Like honestly, like looking at how they're like trying to put as much pressure as they can, and trying to like end this game as early as possible says it all. They are trying to, they're just okay. Waiting for the Lord, and with the Lord, oh, never mind. They will be going in for the turtle. But I think, I mean, they could have just waited for the Lord as well. I mean, that would be a good thing as well. But nevertheless, they will be trying to, and with that, the third turtle as well goes to the hands of the side of the Con Esports. And with that, we might be seeing the, uh, top tier getting taken down as well. And with that, they have no other option. But once again, I would say they have to take the back seat. And look at the Vexena, just a second build.
Yeah, so
Just
the okay, the
second build.
engagement is the engagement is coming in, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. The lethal counter is used, but to Nova actually gets the Minotaur instead, and they're all pretty low. I think they should retreat, Team Titans, or like they might. Okay, Selena is so accurate with her skills; it's actually insane because she has landed most of her,
Mhm.
second skills, all of the abyssal arrows, and I think like that made a lot of difference, especially in the early game. Just getting a kill on the Minotaur as well, who's supposed to be your, tank. But yeah, Connie Sports are complete control over. And look at this, the Vexana is also, but they're not going to be able to go in. But still, the accuracy of these abyssal arrows is, top notch. So yeah, that's a big like, the
Yeah,
engagement coming in
definitely.
is really good from Selena.
Yeah, I did notice that this Selena, when it comes to her rotating towards the goal as well, she was really, really, providing the good support for the marksman. That's why, we did see the Brody struggling so badly. And of course, 3 times he died. And with that, look at the Minotaur. The Minotaur keeps on dying. I mean, it's kind of insane to see that, a tank getting badly punished by the Selena as we witness. And look at that. They are trying to go in from on the Vexana as well, gets taken down. I mean, at this point, look at the Connie spots. At this point,
Oh
they don't
no.
want to waste any time. And again, look at the Guinevere again gets taken down. 2 man down from the side of the Titans, and they will be left with their inhibitors, last 2 inhibitors. But again, I think they will be trying to take down that turret as well, and with that, they will be left with their base only. But the question is, will they be able to, manage to defend the base turret or not? And look at the Blazing Duet coming in from the Claude with the combo of, you know, the team. But again, will that be enough is a question. Look at that. They are trying to go in for more and more. And with that, 3 man down from the side of the Titans already, 4 man down, and with that, 5 man down,
Wipe
and
out.
no one is there to, yeah, a clear wiped out, and with that, no one is there to defend that base. And that was one of the fastest match I have witnessed so far.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the third match, but yeah, it was even faster than the first game, to be honest. And
Uh huh.
again, complete domination from Con Esports. Didn't expect that, to be honest, but like from the draft, I could tell that this game was not gonna be very there's gonna be a lot of kills everywhere. But yeah, at the end, it was Con Esports who came as victor, and that's it. Warzone Titans gotta go back and work on their team fights and their picks, and that's about it. It's all about learning.
Yeah, I
And
mean, I like the engagement coming in from the bell rig that we noticed because, uh, we always like, the bell rig that we saw in the first game and in this game right now, we did see like a lot of good engagements from the side of the bell rig as well. Though I like the engagement
yep.
came from his side.
Yeah, you never see a Belleric going flicker alt, especially when you're on a Belleric. So this Belleric was
Uh-huh.
very aggressive, gets the Vexana with his alt and the marksman, the Brody as well. So there's like no chance to escape.
Yeah, with that, we that was the end of the third match, and we will be back with the fourth match. And guys, please stay tuned and do not forget to comment down below the teams that you support.
Round one. Round one. Round one. Round one. Round one.
Good evening, guys. Welcome to the Cygnus Cup Season 3, and this is the wildcard stage. On the left side, we have Oxygen versus Nightmare. So, yeah, I will be your caster L, and alongside with me, I have Venom. So, Venom, welcome again. What do you think about both the teams?
Hello. Thanks for having me. We have Oxygen on the blue side, Nightmare on the red side. To be honest, I can never tell unless I know the teams by myself, unless I'm in the draft phase. After looking at some of the hero picks or the bands, I can like,
Mm-hmm.
kind of tell what the mentality the teams are going into. But looks like this looks good to me. I think like whether it's a one-sided game or like it's very competitive. It's to be honest, both are entertaining in their own rights. But yeah, that's about it. And already the fourth match of the day. We have a couple more, I believe. So we're in
Yep,
for
a
quite a
couple
while.
more matches.
Yeah, exactly. So gotta stay tuned, and that's it. This is gonna be the wild cards round. The first day of the wild card wrapped up for today. Until then, we have to see what Oxygen are planning. Someone has gone away. Oh, they're back. Never mind. And if everyone is ready to go, we should be starting in a few moments from now.
Yep, absolutely. We will be waiting for the teams to be ready so that we can actually start with the game. As we can see, the teams are already in the lobby right now. So I do hope we will be starting in a few moments, like you said. But again, what do you like? Is there certain expectations that you have right now, or are you just like neutral?
I think like okay, the draft phase has started, so I think yeah, it should be competitive. Let's see their picks: Oxygen on the blue side and Nightmare on the red side. By the way, so what do Oxygens have in mind? What do Team Oxygen have in mind? Are you gonna ban the Paquito, the Atlas, the Phobias? Okay, Phobias ban. They probably want to pick the Paquito instead, so they're gonna ban the Phobias. That has been a common theme. Marcel has been banned in most of the games, and then we might have you. Okay, Kaja was also banned in the first game, so we very quick bans coming in again. I think like they already know what they're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
do
that's
regardless of
it.
the enemy. So yeah,
Exactly.
pretty
Yeah, we might
much.
be seeing the Marcel getting banned. Maybe the Zushin again. Yeah, because usually they do ban out the Zushin, the Marcel, then the Atlas getting banned. Then yeah, we might be expecting those bans, but never mind. We get to see the Guinevere getting banned, and oh, the God, I like that ban coming in from the side of the uh Nightmare,
Nightmare.
yeah, nightmare. Yeah, I I thought the nightmare was this on the left side, but never mind. They are on my right side. Yeah, we will be seeing the guard getting banned. I mean, of course, knowing the fact that the potential of his Mystic Gush, it can deal a lot of damage. So yeah, I mean, of course, they will be having a clear vision of what they actually want because looking at both their drafts right now, I think they have something in mind, and they will have to you know stick to whatever strategy they have in mind right now. So yeah, the last ban for the first draft phase will be coming in, and yes, the Zushin gets banned once again. I mean, this is the third time of today that we are seeing the Zushin getting banned, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the second or the
Absolutely.
third, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, we
she
usually
doesn't
get to
get
see.
that. Yeah, she gets picked instead. But the Suyu band, that's something new to be honest. I think they're aware of Team Oxygen. Some Suyu guy like this looks like more of a respect band to me. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
Nightmare with the Suyu band. And now it's gonna be interesting. Paquito is I would pick the Paquito if I'm Team Oxygen, by the way. I don't know about other people because there is no Phobias. Only the Kufra is
Yeah,
open who can be a little bit bothersome. Exactly. So you have to go for the Paquito. And for
I
the
like that.
oh,
Oh, without
instant
wasting any
Kadita
time.
pick. Yeah.
Yeah, I like how both the teams are not wasting any time. They're like so quick in banning and like picking their heroes. And with that, we already see the Kadita getting picked from the side of the team Nightmare and the Piquito, like you said. I mean the Piquito. I mean, of course, if he is open, you can definitely go in for the Piquito. I mean, I like how they are going in for the Piquito ban because definitely with the potential that he has, we definitely will be seeing good plays from his part. But okay, we do see the Minotaur getting picked from the side of the team Nightmare. I mean, Mincy, okay.
I think I think they're like very okay. The Marcel is finally here. We finally get to see a
Oh
Marcel
yeah,
gameplay from
yeah.
Oxygen. I think
He was not
exactly.
banned.
So Minsitar pick is for the counter to Paquito because he counters all the blinkers. But to be honest, personally, I'd go for Kufra if you want to counter blinkers because Minsitar's ult can be easily baited, and once he doesn't have his ult, he's not very useful in team fights. But we have them. We
Yeah.
have Team Oxygen hovering over the Kimi. Are they gonna go? Yeah, they're gonna go for the Kimi. Insane amount of poke damage is gonna come in unless Nightmare can go for a obscure Lolita pick. That might be good. But I don't see that happening as of now. But that's gonna be a really interesting pick. But let's see what the last pick of Team Nightmare is gonna be. Is it gonna be something specific for the three heroes that Oxygen have already picked, or is it gonna be something that synergizes with the Kadita and the Minsitar? Although I don't think there's a lot of heroes that can do that. But our own pick might be good. All the utility junglers are up as well. Like we didn't see any utility bans.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do expect them to go for the utility junglers, but again, so far, so forth, we have seen both the teams. They are not sticking to, the current meta. They're like actually going in for the comfort, which is a better option, I would say, because definitely if you know that you cannot perform well with such heroes like the utility junglers, so it's better if you do not put yourself in such situations where you cannot play. So it's a moreover I mean, a good thing. But again, look at that. We will be seeing the Obsidia getting picked, and and the Grand getting banned. I mean, uh, um, a very unexpected ban, honestly.
Exactly. Out of the box ban with the Grunter, but not very out of the box with Atlas. I must say, I would always
Yeah.
look forward to Atlas and Marcel bans, to be honest, especially in the Rome. I like to see that. I don't think the Minotaur is gonna be banned. The Guinevere is banned, so like I think they were looking at the previous matches and see how the Guinevere was picked in literally every match, so they just banned it out. So, anyways, the second phase, who is it gonna be? I might be a jungle ban, or what do they have? Jungle or a marksman ban? Maybe are they gonna ban the carry though, or are they gonna ban a jungler like let's say utility jungler or a carry ban? Which one is
Yep,
it? Oh, Balmon. Okay, Balmon ban. We must say. You don't see that every day, but we have to give respect for Balmon. Like he did really well in the
exactly.
last game. I think Team Nightmare did their homework from the last match.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that Bauman. I mean, respect to that. But again, we will be seeing the last band coming in from the side of the Oxygen. Wood will. Oh, they go in for the Minotaur. I mean, definitely a good ban. I mean, they do not want the Minotaur to go on the side of the Team Nightmare. I mean, of course, they have been taking notes from the previous matches. I would say both the teams. I mean, they were watching. Definitely, I can say that because look at the
Yeah.
ban and look at the pick of the heroes as well.
We never
Well,
know.
so
The next team might be on stream right now. The next teams.
oh yeah,
Watching.
yeah, absolutely. But I think so far I like the pick coming in from the side of the Team Oxygen. I mean, so far they have like a very uh decent pick. Oh,
That's a good
like
pick.
you
That's a good
said,
pick.
like you mentioned, the Kufra gets picked. I like the Kufra from the side of the Team Nightmare though. I like that pick.
Exactly, and we have Dakai. I hope it's gonna be the jungle version because Marcel is the roam. So yeah, and we have the okay. That's now they're making a both the teams are making a comeback with after their initial first pick. I think Oxygen had good picks, but after the Sitar pick, we have the Kufra pick and the Frederick. Both sides get the utility jungler. I would have loved to see a carry instead of the Obsidia from the side of team. Nightmare, but
Yeah.
like Obsidian is still pretty good. She can cancel your blink. Especially like if you lock onto the Paquito, he has nowhere to go except uses for skill. But yeah, Claude kind of counters the Obsidia with the Vengeance, but I don't think we're gonna see the Vengeance on the Claude. It's the Purify instead. Yeah, great picks from both the teams to be honest. Not very sure about the Minsitar EXP, but nevertheless it's very very good. And here, so what's your expectations from the early game, the turtle, and like overall late game early game balance of both the teams?
Well, definitely both the teams have done a good job with their drafting and all. But again, with the Obsidia, I'm not so sure about the Obsidia pick though. Whereas from the side of the Team Oxygen, I mean, they have a balanced pick. I mean, they
Yeah.
have the Kimmy who can actually poke the enemies, and they have another like hero that can actually poke the enemies. That is a Marcel, and we also have the Paquito who can actually go in for dive in for those backliners as well. But again, and we do have the Akai, so we will be having seeing that heavy spin coming in from his side, and with that we are here in the Land of Dawn. This is match number 4, which is between Team Oxygen versus Team The Nightmare. So the Team Oxygen is on our left side, and Team Nightmare is on our right side. Well, with that, we will be seeing which team will be trying to go in for that early engagement, and we will be seeing, oh, look at the Kimmy already. Look at how the Kimmy is trying to clear her lane early, and she will be trying to rotate. And the Marcel, being the Marcel, he would be trying to, I mean, I like how playful this hero is. He can actually move around very easily, and he can actually piss off the enemies and back off from there.
Yeah, and like Marcel is very good at invading, especially when the enemies are not careful. But I must say, Kufra already catches the Kimi, by the way. But yeah, he's gonna be. Wait, the Marcel, yeah, again, very annoying Marcel. So much CC and shield. But I must say, look, the picks from both the teams look like Team Oxygen have a very safe early game balance pick, whereas Team Nightmare have
Mm-hmm.
like obscure, unconventional, unorthodox picks. But their late game is stronger, I must say. That's what I'm looking. I'm looking at the Obsidian and the Minsetar who is gonna be
Oh,
with damage, attack speed build. I'm pretty sure. Minsetar is already giving problem to the Paquito who's trying to, cut the lane. Is he gonna be safe? Kufra is gonna charge in on him, but he's just gonna use the ball instead of he's not gonna charge in directly. Now he's gonna go and Paquito is gonna pay for the, dangerous lane cut strategy, to be honest.
uh-huh. He almost survived that, honestly. He almost. But again, knowing the fact that they did manage to, rotate early, like the Kadita and all. So they did manage to take down that Paquito, and with that, we already see the first blood in the side of the team Nightmare. And again, like this first turtle is up already, and look at the Marcel trying to provide the vision for the team before they try to engage in the Lord. But again, the Fredrin is already starting with the Lord, but I yeah, but knowing the fact that one of the teammate is not there, they might be trying to engage. And then look at that, they oh, never mind.
Both the
Looks
teams
like
missed their
the
trade.
yep, both the teams they missed their retry, but again the Kadita managed to secure the first settle. Look at the Fredrin, he will be able to take down the Akai, and he would be of course backing on from there. And with that, we do see two kills on the hands of the side Nightmare, and one kill on the side of the Team Oxygen.
Exactly. So I think like it's an advantage for Team Nightmare because they got the turtle and they're up by kills and a little bit by goal, but it can be anyone's game to be honest. It's good for Team Nightmare because their late game is kind of stronger. Kufra is trying to jump in, but not gonna be enough. But like yeah, like as I can see, no team can like over engage too much. Otherwise, it's gonna be bad for them. In the turtle, we saw both teams miss the red tree. Akai and the Fredrin. Akai used the heavy spin really well on the on the min sitar and got the kill on the min sitar to be honest. So his utility was up. But again, like good counter ganks coming in, and I want to see like how team Oxygen copes up with the first loss of the turtle. And looks like the mid control is inside of Team Nightmare for now.
Mm-hmm. We can witness that as well. I mean, look at that. They are trying to go in for the Claude as well, but the Claude will escape that with the blazing duet. But we might be seeing the gang happening in the goal lane, because look at this. Look at the members of the team Nightmare. They
Yep.
really are hungry right now. They
They're
are
hungry.
trying to go in for the Claude, but the Claude will have to actually disengage from there. He will have to retreat from there, because of course he might get
I have
punished. But
his
again, they
placement.
will be, yeah, they will be retreating from that.
Yeah, and he doesn't have his purify as
And
well. So I was saying like it's gonna be difficult. He's not gonna escape this if someone else follows up. But there is no follow ups, so I think he can just. There's good BMI usage from the Claude, and there's gonna be heavy spin counter engage. That was kind of miscalculated from the side of Nightmare and Kadita. She should have
uh-huh.
one shot at the Claude. She couldn't though. So yeah, you can't go wrong with the damage calculations. Turtle is up.
Yep, I think this turtle might be going on the hands of this side. Oxygen, if they manage to, zone in the enemies properly. But again, look at that. Oh, never mind. The Fredden manages to secure that with the retry fight going on with the Akai. And look at that. They are trying to go in for more, but the Kufra will get punished. And look at the Kimmy's, look at the Kimmy's poke coming in, and they will be able to take down two members from the side of the Team Nightmare and one member from the side of the Team Oxygen. But again, not much of a goal lead we see, which is something. I mean, of course, they did manage to secure those skills right there, which actually did manage to.
And like I think Marcel is his ulti on the Obsidia, but it wasn't very helpful. Kufra is trying to counter engage, double counter, actually countered by the heavy spin of Dakai, so that was really nice to watch, but it's still gonna go away. Wow. Kimi is gonna try, but like it's not gonna be the range is not gonna be enough. So Kufra, like both teams trying to engage each other, but kind of fell apart. Now we can see elsewhere on both sides of the map, Fredrin is trying to take down the small, like, like the creep king's calling coming in for the Paquito. You can't escape when you're in Min's ult. So like Min's did a really good job. His king's calling have been kind of precise to be honest. And if that's the case, the Paquito is not gonna escape from that. So the Paquito is done. Kind of the most underwhelming Paquito performance till now because the Minsitar has complete control over the EXP lane as we can see, and synergizing well with his teammates as well. Fredrin took control of the Paquito in the last. Okay, you get nice hook by
Oh,
the
look at
way.
that.
Yeah, and is Fredrin gonna capitalize?
I mean, so far, Team Nightmare, they do have a good start. I mean, like, since the early, they've been getting those skills. They were managing to have that control over the map as well. But I did have, high expectations from the side of the Team Oxygen, knowing the fact that they do have the Marcel, who can actually, engage in and actually retreat from there. But again, knowing the fact that they do have the Kufra, of course, the Kufra as well, who's not gonna back up from there. Look at the oh my god, look at the Paquito gets taken down by the Kadita, and with that, one man down from the side of the Team Oxygen, and I don't think they will be able to secure this turtle as well. But the Akai is trying his best with the heavy spin, but I don't think much will be happening from his part. But will he be able to take? Oh, never mind. He will be able to take that turtle, but again, I think he will be punished right there from the Team Nightmare. Look at his sustain, but of course he couldn't survive that. And look at the Team Nightmare, they will be retreating from that after that kill that they managed to secure on the Akai. I mean, again, with that,
Exactly.
they did manage to secure the turtle, but of course, nothing much could be done from their part again, because
Okay.
their guy actually did get punished badly, right? And with that, we will be seeing the Nightmare, Team Nightmare. They do have that lead. Once again, they do have that lead, regardless of the fact that they do not manage to secure the third turtle. But again, the kill says it all.
Mm-hmm. Still a very close game, I must say. And Paquito got the 1v1 kill on the Mincetar in the bot lane, and shutting him down effectively. But again, we had the kill on Vilex by the by the Kadita. She used their Petrify. But again, okay, Obsidia has a good connection onto the Kimi, and just Kimi just gonna get melted. Time has been stopped by the Marcel, but it's not gonna help because it just blocked the turret damage to his enemies. So that wasn't very good utility from the Marcel. It just helped the Team Nightmare. So, anyways, I think blue buff is gonna be contested. Who got it? I think Fredrin got it, but yeah,
Yeah, the
that's
Fredrin
it.
got it.
Fredrin got the blue buff, and I
Oh no,
think it's
no,
gonna be a
no! It's
different
the
game.
Akai. The
It's actually
Akai.
the
So
Akai because he has the blue
yeah,
buff. He
yeah.
didn't take the
Uh
enemy's
huh.
buff, so yeah, Akai got it. And now the Kadita going in with the wave damage on the Paquito again, but it's gonna be heavy spin coming in from the Akai though. But it's gonna be used a little bit defensively now because four members are like clustering in for the side of Team Nightmare in the mid lane. Again, farm difference is like 3k, but there might be an engage at any moment. Like there's like there's very less room for error, especially in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we are also yet to see the Kimmy making her plays though. I mean, she has a Sky Piercer, right? She might be able to make the change to make those changes that we might see from the side of Team Oxygen. But again, look at the Lord already, and they are contesting for the Lord. But I don't think much can be done from this part, because look at the Claude. He is still very much behind. But look at that! Look at the Akai manages to secure the Lord as well, and I think they would have to retreat from there, because definitely
Yeah.
it might not be a good idea if they try to force fights that they might not able to get kills out of. But again, knowing the fact that they did manage to secure that first slot, it will help them to actually try to push the turrets, try to secure the turrets as much as possible with this first slot, and actually try their best to make that a possible comeback from their part. But again, like I said, the Kimi is there. The Sky Piercer has already been built up. We might be seeing her stepping in more and more. And look at that. Oh, look at the Kadita trying to go in for the Pukito, but the Pukito definitely will have to back out from there. But the Fredrin tries to take down the Marcel, and the Marcel definitely gets punished badly, and the Kufra steps in. Look at the Team Oxygen, two-man down, and with that they will have to retreat from that, because definitely they will not be able to win those fights. I mean, so far, I mean, both the teams are like, one team is like doing good, and then next moment the other team is doing good, and again it's like the tables turn so quickly in this match as well. I mean, the Team Oxygen, they are trying their best to actually, but then they are actually losing in these team fights. If you notice, they are trying their best to engage, they are trying their best to take down the members of the Team Nightmare, but again, it's not enough. As you can see, it's not enough. They are not managing to make that much of a difference in those team fights.
And especially the Paquito is holding his team down a lot because Oxygen and Team Nightmare are kind of in the same kill difference, you can say, but the Paquito has died 5 times. Other than that, I think Team Oxygen are doing fine. So yeah, it's gonna be okay. The conceal is being used by the Marcel Paquito and Marcel with the conceal. I think they're just trying to give vision for their backliners. But yeah, now the next objective is the Lord, and whoever gets the Lord is gonna be a big advantage because both the teams have kind of they're deep into the tier 2 of the enemies. Wait, Kufra is going in. It's gonna be mental down. No, they're waiting for the Kufra, but he did well in giving vision. So the thing is, like, the tier 2 is gonna be down soon, and now whoever gets the Lord and tries to get the first inhibitor is gonna be in a huge advantage, especially because we're approaching late game. It's already 12 minutes, and the goal difference isn't much either. So that's about it. It looks like Team Nightmare have a bit of more of the map control right now, and the bot lane is something that should be pushed by either of the marksmen or, like, even the fighters can do their job in pushing the bot lane. But just clustering in this area for the Lord is, I think, like, someone should go to the bot lane and do split push. Yeah, we have the Claude going there, and looks like Akai is on his red buff. He's already given up on the Lord, it seems. Or is he gonna go back? Let's watch, because Lord is already 30% HP right now.
Yeah, I don't think they will be able to reach there in time, though. Yeah, look at that. The Fredden manages to secure that Lord right there, and I don't think they should engage in those fights because definitely they might not be able to win that. And look at that, 2 man down from the side of the team Oxygen, and with that, look at the Paquito. He might as well get taken down, and right there, he gets taken down. Double kill for the Obsidia, and 3 man down from the side of Team Oxygen. And with that Lord, they will be able to manage to take down these turrets and try their best to actually make use of this lot that they managed to secure. And look at that, the inhibitor will be get taken down as well. And not
Yeah,
much can be
exactly.
done from the side of the team Oxygen because definitely look at that, they are trying to go to are trying their best to just end it. I don't think they will want to waste any time. But oh, definitely. Oh wait, I have some glitch happening from my part.
Okay, so what's happening is that right now they're trying to defend the base, and there's like a 1-for-1 kill the Kimi, and the Obsidia takes down the Kimi as well. So Strange is taking down. I think that's the main area. So the what happened was the Claude and the Akai went to the bot lane, and the Akai was very late in coming to the Lord, and Claude didn't even push the bot lane. So it was inefficient rotation coming
Oh.
in from Oxygen, and they paid for it. So
Uh-huh.
now what's going on is, like, the Marcel is taken down. The game's over, as I said. That Nightmare have won this match. So yeah, like,
All right. I
mistakes
actually had
happen
some
and they
glitch,
pay for it.
yeah, some glitch happening when they were like going in for the base. I did expect, them to end without the lot, but I just witnessed that. Okay, with the help of the lot, they did manage to, take down, that base as well. And with that, that game goes to the side of Team Nightmare. And yeah, I mean, there were so many, things that could have been avoided from the side of the team Oxygen. But again, nevertheless, they tried their best, I would say. And the Marcel, I mean, I like that pick, like I mentioned earlier, but he couldn't, I mean, I did not see much of his golden R getting used that often. And whenever he uses it, it was not like, like him making it like
The Paquito kind of fed early game. And then in the last team fight during the Lord, I saw that this was a 5v4 fight, and the Claude was not there for the side of Team Oxygen. So obviously, the Obsidia is gonna come in with extra amounts of damage for Team Nightmare, and that decided, like, one team fight is enough to decide the game. They got the Lord, and they also got, their enemies. So yeah, well done to Team Nightmare. And I think, like, this game was still, not that far apart. So if Oxygen, like, manage, if they roll back the tape and look at the team fights,
Mhm.
and they have better synchronization with their teammates, and they know where their teammates are gonna be at every moment, then I think, like, yeah, they can obviously do better. But yeah, that was game 4, and we're gonna move on to game 5 now.
Round one.
Right, alright. Okay, we'll be back shortly, guys. Please stay tuned.
Round one. 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 Round one.
ऑल राइट गाइज, थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे आपको चेंजेस दिख रहा होगा। कास्टर पे अभी मैं और नियर भाई आ चुके हैं फिर से। वो लोग बहुत टाइम से कर रहे हैं, तो गाइज यू नो दे डिजर्व द रेस्ट। सो नियर भाई, वी आर बैक अगेन। सो क्या कहेंगे आप अभी का मैच जो है मिटारो वर्सेस डार्क विजन? व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन अबाउट दिस मैच? क्या होने वाला है? सो फार जो भी मैचेस हम लोगों ने विटनेस किया है भाई, ताबड़तोड़ मैचेस हम लोगों ने देख चुका है। तो अब क्या लग रहा है क्या होगा इस गेम का? नियर भाई, यस नियर भाई, टेल मी, क्या लग रहा है क्या हो सकता है इस गेम का?
Hello, Koi bhai. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. So, guys, we'll be switching the stream back from from English to Hindi now. और हमारे साथ कोई भाई है और मैं हूँ हियर यहाँ पे आप लोग के लिए। यहाँ एक नया मैच लेके आए हैं बिटवीन मेटारू एंड डार्क विजन्स। So yeah, without further ado, I would request the referees to get started and we can jump into the draft. Already we are almost 15 minutes into the time. So yeah, I think Koi bhai, I'm pretty excited to see this match between Metaru and Dark Vision. Let's see who is able to get the best out of it. So yes, Koi bhai, I'm excited to see this teams play off. Yeah, and I hope we'll be able to jump into draft soon.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, अभी थोड़ा बहुत प्लेयर्स का लोडिंग का काम चल रहा है। बस ये लोडिंग कंप्लीट होते हम लोग सीधा कूदेंगे मैच की तरफ और बढ़ेंगे ड्राफ्ट पिक की तरफ। इधर पे मैच की बात करें तो मिटारू जो है प्रीवियस सेलेस्टियल टाइटंस यहाँ पे आ चुके हैं हमारे बीच पे, और टीम डार्क विजन्स हमें दिख रहा है इधर। तो सेलेस्टियल टाइटंस की बात करो तो दे आर अ प्रीटी गुड टीम, and also Dark Vision, they're in the wildcard round, so I think they will also be as well as the Mitaru. सो अभी देखना यही है कि कैसे यहाँ पे दोनों टीम एक दूसरे के साथ कैसे आमने सामने आते हैं और कैसे एक दूसरे को टक्कर देते हैं जम के। तो चलिए बढ़ते हैं जितनी जल्दी हो सके ड्राफ्ट पिक की तरफ। वी विल वेट फॉर द टीम टू कम। आ चुके हैं, बस थोड़ी देर में हम लोग ड्राफ्ट फेज की तरफ बढ़ेंगे और देखते हैं क्या होता है। और इसी के साथ साथ जो ड्राफ्ट पिक है वो यहाँ पे शुरू हो चुका है।
It is the ultimate proof of my devotion.
सॉरी गाइस, थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे टेक्निकल ग्लिच। और गाइस हम लोग चलेंगे बहुत ही जल्दी ड्राफ्ट पिक की तरफ। यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत टीम्स का टाइमिंग का इशू हो रहा है। टीम्स आते ही हम लोग शुरू कर देंगे। तब तक सौरभ भाई थोड़ा दूसरा बातचीत कर लेते हैं। अपन बैटलॉन के बारे में थोड़ा बहुत बता देते हैं, हमारा जो अपकमिंग शेड्यूल वगैरह रहेगा। अभी संडे तक का हमारा पूरा सॉर्टेड है और बहुत लोग कमेंट पे गिव अवे का बात कर रहे हैं। तो गाइज आई एम लेटिंग यू नो, गिव अवे हम लोग करेंगे, संडे को करेंगे और लाइव पे ही करेंगे। संडे को हमारा फाइनल होगा मोस्ट प्रोबेबली वाइल्ड कार्ड राउंड का, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग नियर बाई। सो प्लीज़ बताइए कैसा रहेगा, कैसा कुछ हम लोग करेंगे संडे तक, गिव अवे एंड एवरीथिंग।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, यहाँ ऑलरेडी रिडीम कोड्स यहाँ दिए जा रहे हैं चैट में। बहुत सारे रिडीम कोड्स ऑलरेडी रिडीम हो चुके हैं गाइज, एंड मोर रिडीम कोड्स विल कीप कमिंग इन एवरी स्ट्रीम जो भी हम कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे। और मेगा गिव अवे होगा वाइल्ड कार्ड का संडे के फाइनल्स में, वाइल्ड कार्ड राउंड के, प्लस वहाँ वीकेंड शोडाउन भी होगा। तो बिल्कुल संडे को लॉग इन करना और ट्यून इन करना मत भूलिएगा, ठीक है। मेगा गिव अवे होने वाला है वहाँ पे 5 वीकली पासेस का। So throughout the stream, you guys will be able to enjoy and grab the weekly passes for free, guys. So yeah, please do tune in for the mega finals. And even right now the registrations are going on for 5 weekly scrims. So don't forget there are limited slots already. Almost half of the slots are filled. तो जल्दी चाहिए और अपने slots grab कीजिए BattleOn.in पे 5 weekend scrims पे। So yes, guys. This is another chance again. 5-8 is bringing up for you guys to go and practice and show your skills, guys, and dominate the battlefield. So yeah, and plus keep checking the space for more redeem codes throughout the stream, guys.
Yes, absolutely. Like
I think we are now ready for the draft.
Exactly.
I think we are now ready for the draft.
पे हम लोग आ चुके हैं नियर बाई। और जैसा कि लाइक मैं ही आपके कमेंट्स पे थोड़ा बहुत ऐड करूंगा कि कमेंट सेक्शन पे सभी को एक्टिव रहना है, सभी को अपना जो टाइपिंग है वो कॉन्स्टेंटली करना है। बिकॉज जो भी स्ट्रीम हम लोग करेंगे उस दिन उधर पे पूरा प्रॉपरली हम लोग एक्सप्लेन तो कर ही देंगे कैसे क्या होगा। सो चलिए बढ़ते हैं, फिलहाल गिव अवे की बात होती रहेगी। अभी बढ़ते हैं ड्राफ्ट की तरफ। पहला जो ड्राफ्ट हमें दिख रहा है टीम ब्लू टीम की तरफ से, दैट इज गुशन और जेतियन। और दूसरा जो पिक हमें देखने को मिल रहा है, दूसरा जो बैन हमें देखने को मिल रहा है, दैट इज फोवियस एंड मार्शल। ओके, यहाँ पे गुशन और जेतियन बैन हमें देखने को मिल रहा है नियर बाई। क्या कहेंगे डार्क विजन की तरफ से जो ये 2 बैन हमें देखने को मिला है, गुशन और जेतियन, काफी यूनिक सा बैन यहाँ पे, क्या बोलेंगे?
यस बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, ये अचंभित करने वाला मैच है वाइल्ड कार्ड राउंड के स्टेज पे। तो देखना पड़ेगा क्या स्ट्रेटजी के साथ यहाँ डार्क विजन है, जो कि बिल्कुल यूनिक काइंड ऑफ बैनिंग यहाँ पे चल रही है उनके एंड से। हालांकि बाकी 2 बैंस हैं जो काफ़ी सुलझे हुए बैंस हैं। यहाँ मिड लेन को काफ़ी प्रायोरिटाइज किया गया है टीम डार्क विजन के द्वारा। एंड pretty standard bans coming from Metaru side, जहाँ they have banned Phobius, Marcel, and now they have taken the gold laner out, which has pretty much high DPS and split push potential. Or as expected, everyone's favorite first pick throughout the day we have seen Pakito getting picked koi bhai. So yeah, I see pretty standard drafts going on except for the Gusion, which was a little surprising to me. But apart from that, pretty much all meta bans and picks that I've seen koi bhai.
यस एब्सोल्युटली। यहाँ पे बैनिंग की बात करें तो यहाँ पे लाइक जुक्शिन और मॉस्को के साथ बैनिंग जो है वो यहाँ पे फिनिश ऑफ किया गया और यहाँ पे मालूम भी चल रहा है कि क्यों वो हुआ है। यहाँ पे पकीटो फर्स्ट पिक हमें ऑलरेडी देखने को मिल गया है जैसा कि आपने बोला है, और मॉस्को बैन और लैंसलॉट पिक है, और उसके साथ साथ एटलास भी यहाँ पे पिक होते हुए हमें दिखा है। और ब्लू साइड की तरफ से टीम टीम डार्क विजन की तरफ से हमें एक जॉनसन पिक होते हुए दिख रहा है। ऑल राइट, एंड ऑल्सो दे हैव ऑप्टेड फॉर फ्रेया, और पकीटो को यहाँ पे जंगल का रोल दिया गया है। तो लैंस और एटलास आज अगर मैं एटलास की बात करूँ नियर बाई, लाइक एटलास इज राइट नाउ डोमिनेटिंग द रोम सीन टू बी ऑनेस्ट। लाइक एटलास का जो अभी मैप प्रेजेंस है, जो क्राउड कंट्रोल है, जो टीम को कंट्रोल करके रखता है, मैप को जो कंट्रोल करके रखता है, दैट इज रियली गुड। तो एटलास का यहाँ पे कैसा गेम प्ले रहता है वो हम यहाँ पे देखेंगे। और इसी के साथ साथ वी हैव आल्सो सीन एस्मरल्डा। सो एस्मरल्डा की बात करें तो पकी तो फ्रेया के अगेंस्ट पे एस्मरल्डा, लाइक यहाँ पे बहुत सारे काउंटर पिक्स हो रहे हैं नियर बाई। एंड ऑल्सो मिन्सी इज ऑल्सो बैंड। लास्ट गेम हम लोग देखे थे नाइटमेयर के गेम पे, मिन्सी वॉज अ नाइटमेयर फॉर पकीटो। सो नियर बाई यहाँ पे लाइक बहुत सारे काउंटर बैन्स, काउंटर पिक्स। what will be like your POV on this? यहाँ पे इतने सारे पिक्स हो रहा है अभी सो फार। फर्स्ट 2 पिक्स से ड्राफ्ट थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे समझने आ जाता है। तो क्या लगता है यहाँ पे किमी भी पिक हो चुका है?
गाइस, जिस रेट पे पिक्स और बैन्स किए जा रहे हैं यही समझ में आ रहा है कि भाई किसी की ट्रेन छूटने वाली है या फ्लाइट छूटने वाली है। दे आर स्पेयरिंग नो टाइम, विद इन अ फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड ऑल द पिक्स आर बीइंग डन। There's no time literally to analyze, although there is such a weird combination that is being picked up from Team Dark Vision, which I am not able to make much sense out of. But let's see what they are able to do with their weird picks and drafts. Guys, यहाँ पे जबकि टीम मेटारो जो कि काफ़ी जानी मानी टीम है और काफ़ी स्टैंडर्ड ड्राफ्ट यहाँ पे दिखा रही हुई। सो या लेट्स सी व्हाट दिस एक्शन कैन ब्रिंग इन, क्योंकि बहुत ही ज़्यादा अलग तरीके का ड्राफ्ट यहाँ डार्क विजन की तरफ से किया गया है, एंड आई डोंट सी मच सिनर्जी टू बी ऑनेस्ट इन दैट ड्राफ्ट गोइंग ऑन। सो या आई थिंक लेट्स सी हाउ डार्क विजन इज एबल टू execute this particular game, whereas Team Metaro is looking pretty strong with their range, with their backline presence, with their dive potential as well as engage and dash potential। कोई भाई तो
जी हाँ
pretty solid draft
Absolutely.
यहाँ टीम मेटारो
Absolutely.
का मुझे देखने मिल रहा है।
एब्सोल्युटली, लाइक यहाँ पे अगर दोनों ड्राफ्ट की बात करें नियर भाई, मैं यहाँ पे बोलूँगा कि लाइक जो मिटारो का ड्राफ्ट है वो थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे मुझे शाइन करते हुए दिख रहा है किसी ना किसी तौर पे। और इन दी अदर हैंड अगर हम टीम डार्क विजन की बात करें तो उनका ड्राफ्ट, अगर हम लोग थोड़ा बहुत लेट गेम की बात करें तो तब जाके थोड़ा बहुत वहाँ पे रीज़न बना सकता है। लेकिन यहाँ पे सो फार आई वुड से मिटारोज ड्राफ्ट इज टॉप नॉच। सो अभी देखना ऐसा ही है कि क्या यहाँ पे टीम डार्क विजन्स मुझे गलत साबित कर पाती है या नहीं। तो चलिए बढ़ते हैं लैंड ऑफ डॉन की तरफ और देखते हैं क्या होता है।
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battle.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल कोई भाई, let's get jump live into the land of dawn now, and yeah, let's see how I'm pretty excited to see dark vision। अगर यहाँ पे कुछ dark horse बन के निकल जाता है और कुछ उलटफेर यहाँ देखने को हमें मिलता है तो I'm pretty excited to see कि कैसे अपनी स्ट्रेटेजी को कुछ एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हैं और किसी तरीके से डार्क विजन यहाँ पे कुछ कमाल दिखा सकते हैं। तो देखने लायक होगा वो कॉम्पिटिशन और वो कॉम्बिनेशन यहाँ डार्क विजन के एंड से। बट यहाँ पे चांगे का फ्लिकर ऑलरेडी बर्न कर दिया गया है विद अ सिंपल इंगेज यहाँ मिड लेन के लिए, मिनियन क्लियरिंग के लिए। एंड आई एम नॉट श्योर यहाँ पे डार्क विजन के रोमर का कहीं प्रेजेंस जंगल के पास देखा जा रहा है ताकि जल्दी से जल्दी यहाँ पे क्रीप्स लेने में हेल्प कर सके यहाँ पे पकीतों को, जो कि जनरली हमें देखने को मिलता नहीं है। यूजुअली वो मिड लेन को प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे होते हैं या तो गोल्ड लेन की तरफ रोटेट कर रहे होते हैं टू मेक श्योर कि वेव्स फ्रीज ना हो रही हो। बट यहाँ पे कुछ दूसरी तरीके का स्ट्रेटजी देखा जा रहा है। यहाँ पे हाइपर को हेल्प किया जा रहा है कि वो जल्दी से जल्दी फार्म अप करके लेवल 4 हो पाए। और इतने में ही यहाँ ऑलरेडी किमी एंड एटलास आर सक्सेसफुली ट्राइंग टू इन्वेड Enemies creeps knowing that Changi doesn't have flicker and Johnson is not much mobile, and यहाँ पे first blood आना की पक्की तो गेंद से ले लिया गया है at last के तौर पे, and I mean, oh man, this is turning out to be a different turn of events where already two of Metaru heroes have been picked up from the wrong engage that they have tried. It's, I would say, pretty impressive gameplay वहाँ पे Team Dark Vision का defender from Metaru. कोई बात
एग्जैक्टली नियर भाई, लाइक इट वाज सो इंटरेस्टिंग। स्टार्टिंग से अगर हम बात करें तो इट्स लाइक लुकिंग लाइक अ रैंक गेम टू बी ऑनेस्ट। और यहाँ पे मिड लेन पे फिर से एस्मारेल्डा का एक रोटेशन आया था बहुत ही प्यारा, और यहाँ पे फिनिश ऑफ करने में सक्षम रहेंगे जॉनसन को। यहाँ पे एक एस्मा जो पिक हुआ है वो एक साथ यहाँ पे जो 5 हीरो है, 5 हीरो का एक काउंटर पिक है एस्मा टू बी ऑनेस्ट नियर बाय। सो लाइक जैसा कि आप बोल रहे थे, लाइक दिस इज गोना बी अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग मैच टू वॉच। दिस इज गोना बी अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग मैच। तो अभी जो पहला टर्टल है वो भी यहाँ पे आ चुका है, और ये टर्टल कंटेस्ट करना चालू कर दिया है टीम मिटारू ने, और हासिल भी कर लिया। और यहाँ पे जो पीछे से कांस्टेंट फॉलोअप है किमी और अकाई का, वो भी यहाँ पे हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। फ्रेया यहाँ पे चार्ज करने की कोशिश करेंगे, लेकिन इस्मा, लैंस और किमी की डैमेज के द्वारा यहाँ पे फिनिश ऑफ होंगे यहाँ पे फ्रेया, और जो फिनिश ऑफ होने के बाद सीधा बढ़ेंगे इन्वेड की तरफ। पगिडो का यहाँ से रोटेशन आएगा, लेकिन इस्मा फिर से पीछे से जंप करेंगे पगिडो के ऊपर और रेड बफ को चुराने में सक्षम, और पूरा जो एरिया है उसका बफ खाली करके यहाँ पे मिटारो बढ़ेंगे अपने फार्म की तरफ। और टॉप लेन की बात करें तो यहाँ पे लोन वुल्फ की तरह खड़ा है हनाबी, और थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे रोटेशन जो है ग्रेंजर की तरफ से हमें देखने को मिल रहा है नियर भाई।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल कोई भाई, यहाँ तो मतलब कभी जितना जो पहला ब्लंडर हुआ था उसके बाद काफी कैपिटलाइज कर लिया है मेटारो ने, और दिखाया है कि कैसे कमबैक किया जा सकता है आफ्टर अ बिग ब्लंडर अर्ली गेम। और यहाँ पे कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा कर नहीं पा रही है बिकॉज ऑफ द क्राउड कंट्रोल एबिलिटी जो टीम मेटारो के पास है, प्लस जो आउट रोटेशंस हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं पांचों की पांचों यहाँ प्रेजेंट है टू टेक डाउन and build that wave pressure and lane pressure on Team Dark Vision. So यहाँ पे चागे है जो सरवाइव कर रही है कि वेव्स क्लियर कर सके, बट ऑलरेडी आप देख सकते हो एस्मा अपना लेन क्लियर करके आके किल लेके एंड शी इज एबल टू गो बैक टू देयर लेन ऑलरेडी। सो प्रीटी गुड लेन मैनेजमेंट सीन है यहाँ पे टीम मेटारो के साथ। और अब यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी पूरी कोशिश चल रही है हनाबी को तरफ से पकड़ने की, और मतलब 4-man गैंग यहाँ पे हो सकता है, लेकिन यहाँ जॉनसन अपनी अल्ट लेके आते हुए और बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से उन्होंने क्रैश किया है यहाँ चार के बीच, बट फॉलो अप कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा आ नहीं पाया, और यहाँ पे रिवर्स स्वीप हो गया है एक तरीके से। यहाँ 1-for-3 ट्रेड हो गया इवन आफ्टर जॉनसन्स क्रैश बिकॉज देयर वाज नॉट प्रॉपर फॉलो अप एंड टीम मेटारू वाज रेडी फॉर दैट क्रैश एंड दे वर एबल टू take most of that situation, and now this is a free turtle pretty much, and even we can see Freya is kind of getting dominated here by Esmeralda in a 1v1 matchup. So all the losing lanes यहाँ पे Team Dark Vision के लिए कोई भाई, and they are freely invading and farming in the opponent's stuff. So yeah, nothing much यहाँ पे to do since now they are lacking in the damage department as well as crowd control department from Team Dark Vision side. So Etaro has pretty much got the free will in this game so far. And I don't see much chances of revival यहाँ because the goal lead is only going to keep on expanding the way Team Metaru has been dominating the turf here. कोई भाई
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। लाइक उधर पे जो गैंग हुआ उसके बारे में मैं फिर से बोलना चाहूँगा नियर भाई। जॉनसन ठोकने के बाद चांगी का जो अल्टीमेट है वो पूरा शिफ्ट हो गया, क्या आप वो नोटिस किए हो? आई थिंक हमारे व्यूअर्स ज़रूर वो नोटिस किए होंगे। लेकिन यहाँ पे एक चीज़ मैं कहूँगा, लाइक यहाँ पे हनाबी की बात मैं करना चाहूँगा। हनाबी कुछ भी हो जाए अपना लेन प्रोटेक्ट करने की जो कोशिश है वो करने में अपना कोई भी कमी नहीं रख रहा है, लेकिन एटलास का जो पीछे से कॉन्स्टेंटली जो मैप कंट्रोल है वो यहाँ पे बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। और यहाँ पे लेंस की बात मैं ज़रूर करूँगा क्योंकि लेंस का अपना जो पोजीशनिंग है वो यहाँ पे बहुत ही तगड़ा आ रहा है, लेकिन पक्कीटो पगीडो हम सभी को मालूम है अभी जो वो बर्स्ट डैमेज है पगीडो की तरफ से वो यहाँ पे बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से हमें देखने को मिल रहा है और उसका जो सही उपयोग है वो भी यहाँ पे पगीडो कर रहा है बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से वहाँ पे शट डाउन करने में सक्षम रहे रहेंगे लैंस को और लैंस का जो शटडाउन गोल्ड है वो अपने नाम पे करेंगे और यहाँ पे फिर से निकल पड़ी है जॉनसन की सवारी देखना यही है कि ये सवारी किस पे पड़ती है भारी लेकिन यहाँ पे एटलास पूरा जो सवारी है उसको बीच रास्ते पे टेक डाउन करेंगे और यहाँ पे एटलास के ऊपर मार्क करने की कोशिश चैंगी अल्टीमेट का यूज करेंगे लेकिन पीछे से इस्मा का फॉलोअप आ जाएगा ग्रेंजर का स्काई पियर्सर स्टैक्स भी बहुत ही बढ़ चुका है और यहाँ पे ग्रेंजर विद द डबल किल विल ही बी गेटिंग द ट्रिपल एंड यस ही इज गेटिंग द ट्रिपल और इसी के साथ साथ 4-1 यहाँ पे वाइप्ड आउट हो चुका है और मिडलैंड का टर्रेट जो है वो भी यहाँ पे गिरते हुए और शायद जो होली शील्ड है टर्रेट का वो भी यहाँ पे गिरने में सक्षम रहेंगे और कोशिश यही रहेगा मिटारू का कि जो लेंस है वो यहाँ पे क्लियर कर पाए और यहाँ पे पूरा एक स्लैम इन करेंगे किमी के ऊपर और फिनिश ऑफ करेंगे पकीटो किमी को लेकिन इस्मा और एटलास का जो फॉलोअप है पीछे से वो कांस्टेंट आ रहा है और यहाँ पे डबल किल के साथ पकीटो को फिनिश करेंगे फ्रेया यहाँ पे पीछे की ओर जंप करके फिनिश ऑफ करेंगे ग्रेंजर को और ग्रेंजर का शटडाउन निकालेंगे और यहाँ पे इस्मा बीइंग द वन वुमेन आर्मी यहाँ पे कंटिन्यूअसली फाइट करने की कोशिश सो फार अगर हम बात करें तो दोनों में से किसी के पास भी एंटी हील अभी तक नहीं है तो यहाँ पे इस्मा को फाइट देना वुड बी रियली टफ फॉर देम तो लेट्स सी कैसे यहाँ पे रहता है जॉनसन यहाँ पे फिर से आएंगे स्लैम इन करेंगे इस्मा के ऊपर बट एज आई वाज सेइंग उनके पूरे टीम पे एक भी एंटी हील नहीं है तो यहाँ पे इस्मा अगर चाहे तो बहुत ही तक अच्छे तरीके से यहाँ पे फाइट को एंगेज करके रख सकता है और यहाँ पे पीछे से फिर से लैंस और किमी का सपोर्ट जो फॉलो अप आया उसी के साथ साथ फिर से हमें एक 4-मैन टेक डाउन का एक बहुत ही अच्छा वाला फाइट यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी देखने को मिल चुका है एंड इस्मा इज शोइंग द डोमिनेंस कॉन्स्टेंटली अंदर जाके पूरा जो मैप का कंट्रोल है वो अपने नाम पे करते हुए नियर भाई क्या कहेंगे इस लेवल के डोमिनेंस के ऊपर
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल कोई भाई यहाँ पे टीम डॉग फिशन ने अच्छी कोशिश की है बट यहाँ मतलब it was quite amazing to see how Esmeralda was able to play around with the entire team with 100% HP for so long and then the team coming and cleaning up all the members of team Dark Vision कोई भाई तो काफ़ी एक वन साइडेड मैच यहाँ मैं कहूँगा टीम मेटारो ने यहाँ ऑलमोस्ट it's about to end and there's nothing much जो यहाँ टीम Dark Vision कर पाई है but I'm sure team Dark Vision is going to bounce back strong and hard in the next round or the upcoming tournaments so yeah we have a lot of platforms जहाँ पे आप अपनी टीम की स्ट्रेंथ को कॉन्स्टेंटली इवेल्युएट और रिवेल्युएट कर सकते हैं यूजिंग आवर डेली स्क्रिम्स जो BattleOn पे होती हैं एंड यू कैन प्ले अगेंस्ट अ वैरायटी ऑफ टीम्स different categories, different tiers of teams, and see how you are able to perform, guys. So yeah, I'll say all the best to Team Dark Vision. But yeah, I think it's a GG from Metaro at this point, कोई भाई.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल यहाँ पे मिटारू कोई भी यहाँ पे जो वक्त का जाया वो नहीं करेंगे यहाँ पे सीधा टर्रेट के अंदर घुस के फिनिश ऑफ करने का कोशिश यहाँ पे रहेगा इट्स अ 3v5 फाइट और यहाँ पे एटलास पीछे जाके यहाँ पे दोनों को पुल करेंगे और यहाँ पे ग्रेंजर विद द डबल किल यहाँ पे फिनिश ऑफ करेंगे टर्रेट का जो एचपी है वो यहाँ पे गिरते हुए हमें दिख रहा है पगीटो यहाँ पे किमी को फिनिश ऑफ करने की कोशिश बट यहाँ पे खुद फिनिश ऑफ होते हुए और पीछे जाके यहाँ पे मैनियक के साथ ये गेम फिनिश करने का कोशिश रहेगा ग्रेंजर का बट विल ही बी गेटिंग अ सैवेज एंड दैट्स अ फोटो फिनिश फ्रॉम टीम मिटारू एंड व्हाट अ सैवेज फॉर ग्रेंजर एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई कॉल अ सैवेज फिनिश टू बी ऑनेस्ट और इसी के साथ साथ आज का जो मैच है जो सेकंड लास्ट मैच है वो यहाँ पे खत्म होता है और बहुत ही जल्द हम लोग आएंगे फिर से गेम के साथ लेकिन उससे पहले थोड़ा स्टैट्स की बात कर लिया जाए नियर भाई थोड़ा लाइक
बिल्कुल कोई भाई एकदम मजेदार था यहाँ पे सीजन ने एकदम मज़ेदार था। यहाँ सैवेज, पहला सैवेज यहाँ सिग्नस कप के वाइल्ड कार्ड राउंड का लाइव स्ट्रीम पे हमें जो देखने को मिला है, कोई भाई यहाँ मेटारो के थीजन के हाथ में, एंड या आई थिंक प्रीटी गुड सैवेज यहाँ। Yeah, and yeah, I mean it's clear from the draft itself कि Team Dark Vision maybe lacked a little bit in terms of team synergy as well as the meta prioritization of the hero picks. So yeah, I think all the best to Team Dark Vision for future tournaments, and I hope they are able to practice harder using the BattleOn scrims. कोई भाई, but yeah, I think congrats to Team to Team Metaru. Uh, yeah.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। और गाइज, इसी के साथ साथ अभी ये मैच का जो समाप्ति है वो यहाँ पे होगा और बहुत ही जल्दी हम लोग आएंगे। बस 2-3 मिनट का ब्रेक लेंगे, थोड़ा सेटअप वगैरह फिर से करेंगे और बहुत ही जल्द आ रहे हैं आप लोगों के पास। आप लोग बने रहिए, मिलते हैं बहुत जल्दी।
Round one. Round one. Round one. Round one. Round one.
ऑल राइट गाइज, आज का जो लास्ट मैच है वो हम लेके आ चुका है. दैट इज बिटवीन टीम स्विच वर्सेस टीम मिडनाइट डेमंस. तो ये वाला मैच होने वाला है आज के जो वाइल्ड राउंड का
All right, guys,
पहला
we are
है
on to the last
उसका
match of the
लास्ट
day
गेम.
between Switch X Sunim and Team Midnight. So, yeah, I think we'll be ending the first round of our wildcard entries for Cygnus Cup. And I hope you guys enjoyed your time and I had an interesting night. We saw a lot of good matches, a lot of good clashes, a lot of good teams coming across. So, yeah. This will be the last game of the match, and guys, please stay tuned. We'll be giving out the last redeem code pretty shortly. So yeah, stay tuned for this last match, and we'll be jumping onto the draft scene as well pretty shortly between this last and final game of the night between Switch X Exoneem and Team Midnight, guys. Yeah, with me again I have Venom. Welcome
Hello,
Welcome
hello,
back
Near.
to welcome back to the
Yes.
stream, Venom. Good to have you again. Yeah, it's been a long day. I see all of us have put in a lot of time and efforts already. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's call it a day after this pretty much last game. And I hope you guys are having the same energy as we are carrying. And guys, keep out looking for the last redeem code of the day as well, along with the last match that is going to be starting very shortly between Switch X Exoneem and Team Midnight Demons. How are you, Venom Bhai? And what's up? Kya haal hai?
Hello, hello. I'm doing all right. Thanks for having me. And yeah, look out for that redeem code and show love to the stream, of course. We'll work really hard to present these matches to you, especially to our viewers. So yeah, that would mean a lot to us. And of course, Midnight and Exononym, so AXN. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the last game. So many matches have been done, all the exciting matches, whether it was one-sided or it was competitive. I'm pretty sure everyone enjoyed it, especially the viewers that we have on our YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this match is gonna be no different as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, anytime we'll soon shortly be jumping into the the matches now. Yeah, draft phase will be starting pretty soon. We are just waiting for the teams to get prepared, get ready, and yeah, I think let's jump in, guys, into the drafting phase now. Hey, so what do you think would be the first ban or the first pick? Now we are live into the drafting phase where Team Midnight Demon is going to be picking the first draft here, first ban here, and we have Team Switch X Exoneem on the right side. What are your thoughts here?
Okay, we can see the Atlas being banned already, so we have a couple of bans that I'm already familiar with from the last games. But Freya was banned in one of the matches, I believe the third match. We have the Zushin, we have the Phobias, we have the tanky junglers, I mean the utility junglers, we have the Marcel, there is Grok, and there's Paquito and like Kaja. Claude is gonna be banned. So yeah, Claude was a staple pick for like most of the teams as we mentioned. So Claude banned. So they're going on very quickly with the especially AXN and Midnight both are going on quickly with the draft phase. It seems to be a common theme in this tournament. There are like people coming with like guaranteed. Okay, there we go. The utility jungler, Fredrin being picked off by Team AXN. So what is it gonna be? Okay, we have the Suyu being picked off as well by Midnight. So this could be a respect ban, I believe, because Suyu is not a very usual ban. But I'm pretty sure like everyone knows about his early game potential. And as I said, the Marcel is gonna be taken off. So there we have like quick bans coming in. Not much to analyze, like standard bans apart from like the Suyu or like the Freya, I would say. But yeah, that's about it. So over to you, Near, with the first pick.
Yeah, absolutely. I think straight three games we have seen Paquito being not getting banned and getting first picked, prioritized all three games, and I don't think anything different we are going to see here. Although Team Midnight is taking their own sweet time, contemplating and trying to analyze what should be the first pick that can counter the strong draft that. So yeah, I see that it is a respect ban itself. So. Kitauzen, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but I've seen him playing over and again Cloud and dominating on his lane as well as quite strong presence on Suyu as well. So yeah, those respect bans have been done with what they have right now. And we see Yuzong being picked up strangely, getting prioritized on the first pick here. Uh, Venom, this is pretty strange, even though Pakito was left open, and for sure, Team Switch Exonym is not going to waste that opportunity and is going to take that chocolate where Pakito is going to be there in the flanking position, and that's going to be pretty harsh, I feel, if Team Midnight doesn't have the proper strategy around that. And along with that, I think Belleric has now getting been prioritized. I think this third or fourth game of the night that we are seeing Belleric getting picked, and yeah, one of them was pretty much one as well. So yeah, another priority pick here by Team Switch X Exonym. But let's see what Team Midnight Demon has, and as we can see now, the master of crowd control, Minotaur, has been picked up. I mean, the amount of airborne time that between these two they have now, anyone can be in air for a long time if they get caught into the ults or even the skills of Minotaur as well as Yuzong here. Venom.
Absolutely, like you said, the crowd control, and then we also have so much heal coming in from the Minotaur, even though it's a tank, like one of those rare heroes who's also a good tank, provides CC, and like has a lot of heal as well. So great picks coming in from Team Midnight, I believe. Yeah, Midnight and Exonym. I think, yeah, Paquito is picked, but I'm not sure about the Benedetta now because like it has to go to the jungle, and we don't see a Benedetta jungle usually. But hey, like anything can happen. I'm pretty sure like they're just hovering over it to like, I don't know, maybe confuse their opponents potentially. But okay, we have the 1-1 maybe. Okay. But anti-blink heroes are still open like the Kufra, and then we also have the Phovius. But their Phovius is not gonna be picked because both the team's EXP laners are picked. So we're gonna be more full blink on blink coming in from Team Exonym, Fakito and Moscow. They have so much blink that I think like they can just skip the Minotaur's, Mino rage, to be honest. And also blink counters the is good against the Yuzong. Pakito can actually 1v1 the Yuzong with a what is that? The Sea Halberd, yeah. So it's gonna be difficult, I think, for Midnight for a little bit. But yeah, it all depends on your micro in the early game, especially in the 1v1 phase, to be honest. Leslie being banned by Exonym, I'm not sure about that. It's like it has to be a respect ban, I believe. And then we have the Kadita being taken out by Team Midnight. So again, Leslie ban, what are your thoughts on it? Do you see like a potential strategy around Leslie, or do you think it's something else?
Yeah, I'm not sure really. It's a like I'm kind of astonished by this ban here. यहाँ पे Leslie, why they are banning when Leslie is not that much of a threat. I feel in front of Moscow, especially if you catch up Leslie. And okay, another interesting ban here from Team Switch X Exonym. I'm not sure. From what I'm able to understand, they have already studied their heroes and comfort picks, and they are exactly targeting those which are in the hands of Team Midnight, Comfort Heroes, Comfort Zone. Otherwise, I mean, these two bands in Leslie and Gujan, they really don't make any sense to me at this point because of the flanking potential that they already have. And if you have to prioritize assassins, there are many other assassins which are way better than the current ones that have been banned by Team Switch exonemes. So yeah, I feel that this is a respect ban, as well as we are seeing Lilia being picked up with a constant movement, as well as Black Shoes getting her that mobility with Purify so that she can escape out of the wombo combo that can come in terms of the hyper ball that Yuzong as well as Minotaur get carry. So yeah, Lilia seems to be always a good choice, Lilia and Lunox, to get out of those hyper ball dive based engages from the team fight perspective. Or we are seeing Fanny being hovered upon by Team Midnight Demons here. It would be interesting to see if Fanny against Moscow and Paquito is something that can be okay, and it has been logged actually. Fanny has been taken Midnight Demons, and we are seeing a saber. Very interesting draft here by both teams. Pretty unorthodox, and yeah, I think we are going to see a exciting last game. All right, my bad. They have been hovering over Saber, but Saber has not really been picked up yet. That's just something that they were showing. and contemplating to pick, and they have locked in Yi Shun Shin with the fast clear jungle as well as the late game potential right from the assassin perspective. So yeah, I feel pretty strong draft from both the teams here. We'll have to see how Fanny is able to dominate, as well as Moscow versus Fanny in the late game can be pretty interesting matchup in terms of split push if it goes to that stage. But yeah, I think pretty solid draft from Team Midnight. They have a full CC combo as well as split push potential in that Fanny. So yeah, I mean, I would at this point feel pretty excited about both the drafts here. Venom, and depending on how Fanny is able to play, my favorites bets would be at Midnight Demons in this game. But yeah, would be love to hear your analysis as well, Venom, here.
I think like it's a very like micro dependent heroes on both sides, especially with Fanny, Moscow, Paquito, YSS, and then we also have Clean. So yeah, very micro dependent heroes on both teams. I think like late game wise, a team A Exonym has a little bit better late game compared to team, you know, not a little bit. I think like early game, team Midnight have big advantage, and late game Exonym are the team to watch out. So yeah, that's how I analyze the game right now. So like if you have a late game comp, you just need to play a little bit safe early and then take your hands on it. But with that, we're away with the final game of the day. It is between Midnights on the blue side and we have Exonym on the red side. Guys, this is the last game we've been working very hard to bring you these matches, the streamers, the referees, the casters as well. So please like the stream and also subscribe to the channel. It's gonna mean a lot. And here we go. We can already see the Paquito trying to cut the lane, and he's not gonna be very successful, I believe. So that's it. And oh, the Zaken is being taken down already. Her passive is gonna be used up. Beleric still constantly chasing the concussive blast, is not gonna catch the Zaken. But here we are, and now the Lilia and the Beleric have full control over the mid lane. They're actually, you know what? They're freezing the lane already in the early stage of the game. And here we have, wait, the mid lane, there's already a fight coming on? No? But yeah, there's gonna be the disengage, so yes, near, as you said, it is gonna be a really good match. Since something tells me that it's not gonna be very, no one is gonna play very safe. There's gonna be fights constantly, and we're gonna see the scoreboard is gonna be like 24, 27, something like that in a few minutes. So yeah, the Minotaur is already taken very lowly at so much damage in the early game. It's crazy. A revitalize is also being popped up, and now the Fanny Yuan comes in with the kill. She didn't have her cutthroat, didn't need it either. Already got the kill, and now we have the other team. We have Midnight in control right now because they already got the kill by the Fanny onto the Lilia. Lilia did pretty well in the early game, but unfortunately that was not enough. So yeah, that's it. Elsewhere, we have the kill on the Yuzong by the YSS Mountain Shocker being used absolutely perfectly, and that's it. The kill was easily commenced by the YSS. So yeah, 1-for-1 trade. It looks pretty good for both the teams. There's not much of a farm difference right now, but we have to see how the turtle fight goes. But we have the Fanny kill onto the Paquito. As I said, fights are happening everywhere right now, and the Paquito is gonna be taken away. So yeah, that's it. And now the Minotaur looks to be in trouble. He doesn't have the Minoan Rage, he doesn't have the Revitalize, but the Fanny has come in, and the Black Shoe is gonna be used, and the Minotaur is just gonna be taken down by Weiser. Weiser just couldn't get the kill onto the other gear, but the Fanny is gonna be taken away, and the Clean just escapes. And the Zaken is also gonna use her flicker, so yeah, that's about it. And yeah, the fight looks like, you know, it's like in the favor. It's actually in the favor of Team Exonym because Midnight. Oh wait, they got that kill on the Minotaur as well. The Revitalize is not gonna be enough again. So yeah, there we have it. 4-for-3 advantage. They're probably gonna take the turtle as well. So yeah, that's it. Okay, we have the turtle fight spawning in. And who is the turtle gonna be for? Let's see. Because Fanny's going in, and she's gonna get the kill onto the enemy. Sky is down. So yeah, another knockup coming in onto the Beleric. Beleric is gonna be taken away. Paquito did really well with the knockout strikes, by the way. And is it not? It's not going to be enough. Unfortunately, just use the defensively to take them out of harm's way. And Minotaur doesn't have his Mina one rage yet, but yeah, I think he's going to try to get it. Wyses has already died twice, so I think yeah. Nier, welcome back. I think you're muted.
Oh my god, man. Honestly, I'm seriously sorry about that, guys. I was talking on mute, perhaps. Extremely sorry for that mistake. Yeah, and thank you for filling that up, Venom. But this has been pretty interesting matchup. Like you have already pointed out, this is going to be a messy, messy game where both the teams are trying to show constant dominance against each other, and the scoreboard and the kill board reflects the same as well. Both the teams just want to go fight willy nilly and just show which of them is able to get the best of the other one. Here we can see a good catch by Belleric, and Minotaur might just as well get caught again. Fanny is just in time to try and save, but no, Minotaur has been taken down, and a perfect ult from Zetian to try and make the best out of it, but that would be in vain as all three have been successfully taken down by Team Switch Exonim. A beautiful engage and disengage, and a great initiation from Belleric there, where that was able to successfully take out. I think pretty well played and follow up that was done from Lilia's side as well in that fight. And although Zetian tried his best, but Fanny just didn't have enough damage at this point to make the assassin gameplay and take a kill on one of the backlines of Team Switch Exonim. So although the game has been pretty fairly equal so far, but with that team fight, a 3-0 lead that they got as part of that particular team fight. And now again, Clint trying to save that turret, but he's going to be caught up in a four-man dive, and he's able to escape with a flicker there. Pretty close save again. But I see now that the map is slowly turning red, and Yuzong again has been picked off solo with YSS, and there's nothing much that he could have done to escape that particular fight, and he's pretty much able to do 1v1 against Yuzong, plus push out the turret and even run away from Fanny without any damage. So nothing much here that Team Midnight Demons is able to do. Pretty good synergy again that we are able to see from Team Switch Exonim, and those hyperball team fights which are supposed to be or the split push potential that has been entirely negated by you YSS being able to farm pretty hard and pretty much able to dominate the opponent team here. So they already have a lot of late game potential where Fanny might not be able to split push or dominate, since there is Moscow, which kind of counters once you have the wind chant in his armory of items. Venom. So what do you think here? Is there any chance of comeback that you can find out from Team Midnight Demons, or is the ship already sailing for Team Switch Exonim here?
Yeah, so good Mino Rage by the way by the Minotaur, but I don't think that's gonna be enough because yo, so look. The thing is, I said already, Exonim have a better late game, and look, the Paquito just takes on the Minotaur like that. So I think like Exonim have complete control right now. Look, the Yuzong is also gonna fall to the YSS especially provides so much versatility in the late game along with the Moskov, and Moskov and YSS are strictly better than Clint and Fanny in their lane counterpart. So like I don't even see how they're gonna lose this game because they strictly have a better late game lineup. Look at the Fanny, just can't even go inside without taking a ton of damage. Almost got killed as well. Mountain Shocker dealing a massive damage to the Minotaur, and the Paquito is gonna take control of the, on the Clint. And look at Paquito just going in and taking on the Yuzong as well. We were, you were talking about like if Exonim can, like I think the game is already over, like almost over. Like you can see 3 members are down and they're marching onto their base.
Absolutely. Here, this game is they are doing a pretty much 5-man dive, and Team Midnight Devons has failed to execute their combination here. I've not seen a single proper engage here where they could have done a 5-man dive or made the combination of Yuzong, GT, and Minotaur. I think if all three else would have hit any 2-3 people here, all would have pretty much been dead by just alone the damage that is brought by these three. But I would still feel that somewhere the execution has been weak here from Team Midnight Demons, and pretty much exciting and interesting team fight combinations as well as initiations and follow-ups that we have seen from Team Switch X Exoneem, yeah, they've been able to dominate, and the map is completely red, and not much here that Fanny can also do because of the wavering flanks from Paquito as well as from YSS as well as from Moscow. So there's very less potential for them to come back here. And you can see again Zetian extending and going out of position there without any front laner and getting doved on by 3 or 4 members and getting obliterated in a matter of second. And again, Minotaur here surviving alone. I'm not sure what is team uh, Midnight Demon trying to do here, where two are trying to go for the Lord, where one is going to go on for the buff, and I feel the synergy is pretty much gone here. So I think yeah, that's a GG. The game is just a matter of time before. Okay, and that's a shutdown on YSS that we are able to see because of some mis gameplay or too much of aggression that he has shown. But yeah, nothing much to be gotten from there because the base turret has already been taken and it's a free lord, open lord, which cannot be contested at this point since Moscow is also farmed to an extent where Fanny cannot hurt him at all. And that's a ult. It's a one-man Mino and Fury, which didn't even get him Venom at this point. So yeah, that's a wasted ult, which could have gotten much more fusion if there were 2 3 members alive to follow up with that. And pretty good escape there from Paquito as well in a matter of few hundred microseconds. That's a pretty good reaction speed, I would say. So yeah, I think Fanny is trying to get in from the back door and trying to steal that lot, but pretty sure Team Switch Hexaneem knows better than what can be done here. And yeah, that's a free lot like we have already seen. Nothing much, not much opportunity left here. It's a matter of time that we feel. Um, Unless there is a mega ball combo that is going to come in and pick up 2 3 members, then maybe this game gets extended for a little more time. But so far, I feel even YSS in the capacity to go alone in opponent's turret 1v3 and even try and steal the buff. So yeah, this game is a huge goal gap, driven around 11k, 12k, and a lot of skills getting burnt out just for 1 kill just before the Lord. So which will be in cooldowns when the Lord comes. So which I think Switch XXONE will be able to capitalize on pretty easily with this Lord. So let's see how this Lord shapes up and if they are able to end with this Lord or not. Venom, what are your thoughts in this composition team fight? Any meat left
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah,
talk
I'm just
about
looking
in
at
this
the
moment?
I'm just looking at the builds as well, like they have Team Exonym have almost their full build up and like Team Midnight are still building. Look, the Yuzong is gonna fall. What is he gonna do in the late game? He's not gonna do much. He's just gonna get killed in the Black Dragon farm itself. Zetian is gonna be taken care of by by the Lilia, and also Fanny is gonna fall in the hands of the YSS. So that's it. I think it's the last team fight, and it's gonna be GG's for Team Exonym. They're gonna wipe them out, and that's game set match for Team Exonym. A really, kind of a one-sided game to be honest. I was expecting bigger things. In the early game was still pretty much balanced. The first blood was actually by Fanny on the Lilia, but after that it just fell apart. I thought like, Team Midnight was gonna take more control of the early game because their comp was made that way with the Fanny, Clint, and the Yuzong. But I guess they just failed to capitalize on that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think with that, I think, yeah, this is the one final game of the day, guys. Tomorrow we'll be coming up with the top 10, 12 teams which are remaining in the wildcard rounds. And that's going to be really interesting and fun. We have a lot of good teams which will be going head to head with each other, guys. So please stay tuned. And tomorrow also we'll be bringing up a lot of dream codes, and there will be a mega finals on Sunday, guys. So stay tuned. There will be matches with Cygnus Cup as well as matches with the weekend showdown, where we'll be seeing a lot of clashes among a lot of good teams going on live. And stay tuned. We'll be giving a lot of weekly passes giveaways on Sunday, guys. So yeah, have a good night, guys, and thanks for staying tuned for this entirety of stream. Thank you, Venom, for being so supportive and extending your hours to help us go ahead and carry out the stream successfully. Thank you, everyone, for a wonderful time. All right, have a good night with that. I would say, Venom, your last comments.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and I'm really grateful to be a part of this, stream and part of like the tournament that you guys are presenting for everyone. So yes, thanks to all the viewers as well for sticking on till the last moment, whoever is here right now. And yes, show love to the stream as usual, show love to the channel, and that's it for me. And yep, that's it for the night.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Bye bye.